Hello, it's ArchieLuxury having a drink this morning. What am I having? A Nespresso, Nescafe triple espresso. Oh my God, it's strong. Strong coffee is what I need. Guys, I'm still in the loom. Let's see if we can get some punters on the stream. Then we can go down to the coffee shop or the rooftop. Let's get some punters on the show. I'm just sending a few little invites out. And I got to tell you guys, it's really, the trip's coming to an end. The trip's coming to an end. But it is. Look, it's been a break. It's been a break. Look around. Look, I can't. It probably hasn't been as amazing as I thought it would be. Some things have changed. The city's moved on from when I lived here 20 years ago. But hey, more Rolex. Let's have a look here. Who we got to send some invites to? Let's see if I can get my favorite dog trainer on. We'll see if we can get him on. He's always he's a good guy. I love the dog trainer. Mark Goldberg has been fantastic on this trip. Always been there for me. Let's just send one to the Zeal. Let him know we're actually still alive. I was hoping to get some other people on, but doesn't seem. I would love to. So let's see if we can get some Punky Brewster talk. 80s TV, 80s 90s TV, 80s. Yeah, 90s I was working. That's right. I didn't. Yeah. Holy, we've got some super chats coming in fast. What's this here? JD Montreal. $1.40 Canadian super sticker. Thank you so much. Now let's have a look what's going on in the chats there. I was saying yesterday, I think I started the show a bit early. That's why I'm starting it a bit. Well, actually, besides the fact I slept in a bit, I had a good sleep. I needed sleep. I needed some sleep. I've needed sleep. Yes. Oh, we've got Nick Miller on, the man who needs a watch. Hey, Nick, how are you?
Hello, Pontiff. Sorry for missing yesterday's show. I didn't see that you actually had it named after me. If I had seen that, I would have jumped on for sure, but I was busy running through a whole bunch of work.
It's okay, Nick. Nick, what we're trying to say is for a young man like you, you can't be too fussy.
No, I think Mike the Snake is right. You know, Mike the Snake really said it. He said that
I think the Pelagos
you have to be realistic. You got to be realistic, and you got to get a Rolex, and you got to get something that's economical that you can sell if need be. He was right about everything.
Rolex is not economical. We're thinking Tudor Pelagos for you.
No, I need something I can flip quickly. Rolex, it's solvent.
But you don't need to put a lot of money into a Tudor. It's a lot less.
No, but I only want one good watch, like not a. So then I can wait for the other ones.
This is the problem, Nick. Rolex is not cheap. It's so much. It's 4 times the price of a Tudor. You see what I mean? That's the problem, Nick. I think you're missing the whole. This is the whole.
No, Pontiff, you're missing the point here.
Nick,
the point is about charisma.
We've got to get something affordable for you.
You can't get something that's affordable and then jeopardize your own personal charisma.
You're using a lighter to read your phone? What the hell are you doing? What are you doing?
There's a threshold to be met.
What are you doing? You smoking in your car? What are you doing, Nick? Okay, just turn the camera off there. The show gets a bit funny.
You're allowed to smoke. You're allowed to smoke on YouTube.
As long as it's not weed, Nick.
No, it's a little cigar.
In your car, you smoke a cigar in your car?
Yep.
What about Uber?
I don't have passengers. But listen, I know which watch I'm thinking of getting. Rolex Datejust 41.
You only do the food deliveries, is that right?
That's right.
Passengers are more money or a bigger hassle?
I don't worry about it. I just do the same job that I've used to doing for a whole bunch of years. I just grind through it, and then the whole time I'm working,
Why
I'm
is
listening to
it
stuff.
someone like why is it someone like you, a brilliant mind, you're not employed in commerce or the wheels of industry? You know what I mean?
I was
I
gonna
can't.
be like a professor or an expert academic at political science, but I had to grind it out myself, and I wouldn't be able to publish what I was gonna do until now. You know, the
Yeah, I
censorship
get.
was for real. Like it was fucked up. You know how it was. I can't say anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They were giving me bad grades as like a
maybe
as
you
like
should
a
have
as
towed
like
the
a thing.
line. You need to give them what they want.
The whole thing was used only for indoctrination and stuff like that. It wasn't actually effective at learning. Back if this was the same university 20 years before or 15 years before, it would have been a spectacular education, like really. But the academia has shifted into a dark place since 2015 and even before that a little bit. Not like STEM fields or law. Those are excellent. I'm just saying academia, like the overall culture of all of Western academia, has really been an an outgrowth of darkness.
Yes, yes, yes. I know exactly what you're saying, Nikki. It's very, very true. Um, Nick, I got to tell you something, Nick. We've got one super chat today. What's going on there? It's a bit quiet. Where is our dog trainer? Where is our Mike the Snake? That's what I want to know. The British gay guy, that was, what's his name? Terry Boston. Terry Boston. Um, So, what is happening in your life, Nick? Tell me what's happening there yourself. I really think you should get a tutor. Get a tutor. Tutor's a great one. I was not a put down. I honestly don't mean tutor as a put down for you. Tutor's a great watch. Speaking of the devil, we got Mike the Snake in there. Mike, Nick wanted to hear what you were saying.
No, I watched yesterday's show in a repeat. Like I watched it afterwards, so I knew you guys are right. But I'm thinking of like I would get a Tudor Ranger, but I'd rather just go like one and done for like a period of a few years and just get a Datejust 41 and just be okay for
That's
until
a
I get
great.
other watches later. You know.
That's a great choice. Wonderful choice.
Yeah.
A Datejust or a sub. You know, there two watches you cannot go wrong with.
The only problem is, Mike, he said he doesn't like the Tudor choice, the Tudor Pelagos that we was talking about.
Yeah, no, I heard
But
that.
a Tudor is a how what's the prices compared like?
I would get a
Because
Tudor Ranger myself. That would be
it's a
my tutor of choice. Tudor Ranger would be my tutor of choice.
Tudor Ranger's good. It's a fourth of the price, isn't it, Mike? How much
Uh,
cheaper is it?
I think probably maybe
Yeah, about that.
about a third of the price.
Or if you get two-tone Datejust, then it would be like a quarter.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
Mike Goldberg is coming soon. He's coming soon.
you can get a pre-ceramic sub for a great price, and they're wonderful watches. It's just everybody wants the latest and the greatest. I've had many pre-ceramic subs and sea dwellers, and they're easily as much as a watch as my 41 sub. And it does have a better buckle, but they're nothing to shake a stick at. They're wonderful watches. They run forever. You know, they're every bit of a Rolex is a new one. You know, and you can get them for a really low price.
Now, I got to say to you, we've got another super chat just come in here. Let's have a look at this. We've got Frank V, $5. Who's the biggest habitual interrupter? Mike, Terry, Nick, or Eddie? Oh, Eddie. Eddie by a long shot. Eddie was a fucking... And Puck is pretty fucking annoying as well. I think.
Hey, Mark, welcome.
Eddie, Puck. Mike's pretty tame. Mike's tame. Terry can be a pain in the ass. Nick's okay. Bateman, New Zealand. Bateman, $2. Mike the Snake, favorite Nirvana song? Yes, I would love to know.
Teen, what was it? Teen Rage. Come on, man.
One moment. I'll just be one moment. I'm checking something.
Oh, and there he goes. He's checking.
It was, I believe, Mark, Smells Like Teen something.
Smells like... See, you don't even know. You're
I think it's called "It Smells Like Teen Spirit."
There we go. Was that what it was?
I think that's.
Are
the
you
name
sure
of the
it
song.
was?
But
Are you
that's
sure
not.
it was?
That's
Nirvana?
not
a teen.
Yeah, I
song.
believe it's Spirit. But that's not my favorite song from Nirvana by any means.
Smells like Teen Spirit.
My favorite song.
Yeah, smells
Nirvana.
like teen.
I can't think of it right now.
Mike, you know who my favorite band of that era was?
Mine was Soundgarden.
Mine's going to make better sense than yours.
What?
Hole.
Hole. Yeah. Well, she was pretty instrumental in his demise.
Yeah, well,
she broke him mentally.
Maybe. I once
Speaking of being broken mentally, I've been being painted in a pretty bad light lately.
Who by?
What's that?
Yeah, you can't pay attention to these guys. It's just a peanut.
Yeah, no, I'm just ignoring it. You know.
Yeah.
Just
remember Green Day?
Oh yeah, Green Day's good.
They were terrific. I saw them in person at Lollapalooza. That was a lot of fun.
Was very.
Are any of you guys fans of Weezer? A band called Weezer?
Yeah, great. Weezer's a wonderful song, wonderful band.
Harvard.
Remember the song?
Weezer stopped his career at the height of his career. He stopped it because he got into Harvard and he went to college for 4 years, and then after he got out, he started recording again.
Who's that?
Was that good or bad?
Amazing.
Oh man, what's the name?
What did he study at Harvard?
Billy Corgan. Billy Corgan was the lead singer. He stopped.
Red Hot Chili Peppers, wasn't it?
No. Billy Corgan was in another grunge band.
What the?
He stopped doing music to write children's books.
He was amazing, Billy Corgan. But what the fuck was his band?
Yeah, there's the name.
This is bothering me because I know all this.
Yeah, totally.
Billy Corgan.
But yeah, no, I was heavily into grunge at the time. Sub Pop was the record label that pretty much headed up all of those bands.
Smashing Pumpkins, of course.
Smashing Pumpkins, yes, exactly. Perfect.
There you go.
Somebody mentioned he's still doing music, Mikey. Oh, good, great. I dropped out of music when my tinnitus got really bad. And,
oh God, don't even say that. Mine might flare. I've been on. It's been good for a long time now.
I've heard there's some new. There's some medicines and some methods of doing things.
Maybe I'll tell you what. Like I don't know. I'm sure it doesn't help everybody, but weirdly, the Apple AirPods. You know those AirPods that you stick in your ear on noise cancellation. Just really helped.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but it did.
No, when I wear my hearing aids, it definitely helps with my tinnitus.
That's good.
I think it's pronounced tinnitus.
I think you are right.
Tinnitus.
I always call it tinnitus, but I think if you hear a doctor say it, they're going to call it tinnitus.
In American, it's tinnitus. God knows what it is in Australia, let alone Canada.
What I was trying to say is, Mark, we had Nick. We've got Nick has got to bite the bullet. He is a fussy son of a bitch.
Is he?
He
you're
says he
getting-
wants Rolex.
That's bullshit. No, I'm just saying I could get a
No,
Tudor Ranger, but I'd rather get a Datejust 41. You know, fuck it.
Nick, can I tell you what's happening here? Let me just sort of explain the continuum that is Archie, the mystery that is Archibald. He starts out all in your corner, but familiarity. No, Archie, you can't be down there. Familiarity breeds contempt. And what happens is the more you come on, the better he gets to know you, the more likely he is to attack you at some point. And once he does that, he's like a dog with a bone. He can't get off of it. So he's going to be all over you about that Omega GMT that you hate.
Yeah, and you know, I had a friend from Scotland. He was born in Scotland from like a ghetto area of Glasgow, and he was the same way. After he would smash 3 big beers, he just started to be aggressive towards you, just cling to you and like make fun of you aggressively the whole time. The whole night, he'll just make fun of you aggressively. It's like I don't know where they got that mindset,
Archie,
but
except for,
yeah, I know
stay that way
how
until
it
he
gets.
picks a new target. But he's
We've
just
got another
giving up
super
on you.
chat in here. JD
Super.
Montreal, $2.80. Mike, let your hair down, please. Makes you look younger.
Rancher.
The ranch is on.
Yes.
Ranch is on.
He's in a good mood, I
Let
think.
your hair down, Mikey. Because I fucking
I'm
hate Rancher when he's in a bad mood.
No,
you
no,
know?
I think he's in a good mood, aren't you, Clydesy? I don't know why you come on. You're not going to talk. You muted yourself.
Rancher.
All right, he's busy. I'm sure he'll get with us as soon as he's done.
Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, there he is.
No, I'm in a really good mood.
Uh-oh. I'm suspicious of that, though, Clyde.
No. Actually, I'm down another pant size, so I'm.
Are you?
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm in some Levi's.
Now, what does down some pant size mean? Does it, because like, are we down from 55 to 54? Like what, give us an area, a range.
Well, no, I'm just going to say I'm down a pants. I'm down another pant size, so I'll put it that way.
Well, that's a good thing. Maybe you'll inspire. Talk to Archie and give him some tips on how you rebooted the weight loss program.
I was at 48, and I have a stack of pants that I used to be able to wear and had to just set them aside because I grew out of them, and I'm now able to actually put them back on. I'm actually 4 holes up on my belt because I've lost 44 pounds, 45 pounds.
Well, Mikey, you're doing Ozempic, and mind you, I think it's a good thing. It's healthy for you, apparently, with your conditions. But Clyde, I don't think you're doing Ozempic, are you?
No, I'm not.
So you're doing this some other way. Tell Archibald what your secret is, Clyde.
Yeah, and my secret isn't purely.
Mike,
Clyde.
we're asking.
What is your secret, Clyde?
I'll tell Archie off air.
Okay. All right, Mike, back to you.
Well, I've also, on top of I was on something called Victoza, which is identical to Ozempic, but became unavailable. And so the doctor put me on Ozempic.
Try Viagra. It's a lot more fun, and you get a lot of aerobics.
Yeah, never tried that. And with my artificial heart valve, I'd be afraid to try it.
Yeah, it might explode you.
It's supposed to lower your blood pressure much. But I was on Victoza. It became unavailable, so the doctor put me on Ozempic. But at the same time, over this last 6 months, I've seriously altered, changed how I eat.
Yes, we know you went from Hungry Man Salisbury steak to the healthier alternative, which is lean cuisine.
Exactly. Well,
Can I tell you something? By the way,
baby step, right? Baby steps.
I hope this. I wanted to bring up the highlight of my trip. Can I show you the highlight of my trip?
Certainly.
The Asian country I'm in has a Tim Hortons.
That's crazy. I never saw Tim Hortons there.
Yeah. So,
I mean,
maybe it's from a different country to you, Marky.
Well, yes, but I've been where you are, and they have Dunkin' Donuts, but I never saw Tim Hortons.
I'm joking with you. I'm joking. I'm just taking the piss out. I just want to scare you a bit.
You're making fun. I got you.
Yeah, so one thing I thought I had to have one of these. Look at this.
A glazed hole.
Krispy Kreme.
No, this is
Tim
maple
Hortons.
dip.
Oh, Tim
It's a maple dip. Have you ever had
Where'd
that?
you get it? Where'd you get it?
Tim Hortons.
So there is a Tim
They've got Tim Hortons.
That's crazy.
Mm.
And I just had one. I didn't. I had to just go. I had one and I left. But
You know what,
it was
Archie?
actually
You can lose weight on donuts if you only eat. Archie, you can lose weight on donuts if you only eat.
Prepared to be anally raped.
Archie, you can lose weight on that if you only eat the whole.
Too many holes in it.
So that's the one I was wanting to hit when you showed the donut, but I couldn't pull it up in time. You get too many holes.
Clyde, he can lose weight. He just should have eaten the whole only.
So Bezos mentions the Deftones. That was another epic band. Same with the Butthole Surfers.
Deftones were epic, but they were they turned into
Nails.
a heroin. Yeah, like same thing with 9 Inch Nails. There's like heroin music.
A lot of them did.
But
9 Inch Nails.
yeah, no, Deftones was a cocaine band basically, but they were like a dark underground cocaine band.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Musically, Soundgarden.
Okay, Hurritan, $2. I had Tim's for breakfast today too, Archie. There we go.
Nice. I mean, but how does that rate, guys, compared to those of you who have done Tim Hortons? How's that compare? How's it rate to like a Dunkin', to a a Stan's?
Basically, you got to understand, Tim Hortons got taken over by Wendy's. It's part of the Wendy's Corporation, so that's why you see it other places internationally. The thing is
when
that
you say Wendy's, do you mean Wendy's, the hamburger place?
Yeah, Wendy's.
Well, you said it in a way that made me think of
Wendy's.
the blowing wind.
Everyone just says Wendy's where I'm from.
I see. Interesting. Who knew? All right.
But
anyway,
so
is it good? Is it any good?
Basically, they changed the coffee, and McDonald's in Canada, at least, maybe elsewhere, they actually got the patent for the original coffee beans or the source or whatever it is, and now that's the McDonald's coffee, which is very reputable and appreciated. And Tim Hortons has like a shittier coffee, so it's not its original self. It went downhill to Wendy's.
McDonald's changed their own coffee about 15 years ago, and I liked their original coffee, and I hate the shit they have now.
Oh, really? To switch that
I'm not sure
around,
if it's the one that I
that's
mean.
Me. I like their new coffee.
It could just be in Canada.
Most people do, Mikey, but I like the old stuff. It tasted stronger.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, the new stuff is Colombian, which I generally like, but it's like all smooth. And the old stuff, I don't know. It was just like it's like Denny's coffee.
Have you ever tried cold brew?
I mean, like from 7-Eleven.
Okay. Have you tried making it?
No, why would I do that? Coffee is meant to be drank hot.
Okay.
Now, everybody should know, Clyde has a habit. He collects more than just watches, guys. And among the things you collect, Clyde, are coffee machines. Am I right?
No.
See, he doesn't like to admit it. But Clyde is quite the expert.
Espresso machines, not coffee machines.
Yeah, okay, sorry. See, I told you, he's very
particular. He's a purist. He's very, very particular.
Yeah, he is.
Can you produce Americanos on that equipment?
Sure.
Well, an Americano is.
How would you answer that when you don't know?
Americano's just an espresso with hot water added to it. So, yeah, you can make one of those.
I would think so.
I think that was a trick question, wasn't it, Nick?
Wait.
Yeah.
Which Nick is this?
You know what I hate about. Hey, Marky. You know what I hate about Clive? He doesn't acknowledge Nespresso as making the greatest contribution to the espresso industry. Nespresso.
Actually, I wanted to ask him, what about instant espresso? There is instant espresso. Clyde, what do you think of that?
Yeah, it's all right.
Well, then I should get that if you said it's all right. But I mean, Archie, tell us about an espresso, because does it make crema? Do you get the foam on top?
Crema. You get the crema. You know, I got to tell you, Clive is a pure coffee snob. He is so far down the rabbit hole.
Maybe I need a
rabbit hole.
Does Nespresso have like a steamer attached so you can steam the milk and stuff?
Yes. Yeah. A good machine
you
does.
use it. Let me explain it to you, Marky. You use it once because it's a bitch to clean afterwards. You know, you use it. Everyone I know who has that stupid attachment, they use it once, or when they got a date coming over, because it's such a bastard to clean. You understand what I'm saying?
Just steam a bunch of water and it would clean itself in the process, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because the milk sticks to it, because it'll stink. If you don't clean it, it will smell bad. Okay? No.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
see what you're saying. You're talking about the actual.
It'll
the
smell like.
Steamer.
It'll smell like.
I'm not
rancid-
talking about the machine. I'm talking about the attachment. You know, that does the frothing of the milk.
The tube.
Yeah.
Well, I do have a milk frother. The kitten bought it for me one Christmas. You know, it's a separate milk frother.
Yes. We realize what you mean when you say a milk frother.
It's a bit. Well, most of the guys don't know, Clyde. You happen to be in the business, but most of these guys don't know that.
He's in the business.
Most guys don't know shit. So do we have to explain about everything?
He's also the thing I don't understand is for somebody who loves coffee, he also is into shaving equipment, shaving utensils,
and he doesn't
but
shave.
he doesn't shave.
No, actually, I'm shaving I'm growing the beard back, but I've been clean shaven since, I don't know, maybe January. I'm letting it grow back, but I'm shaving the neck, which is still shaving.
Archie, he also collects watches, but he wears an Apple Watch most of the time.
Yes.
I also like fine conversation, but I keep coming back here.
I have seen absolutely no evidence that you like fine conversation.
No, actually, I will come back here because I keep coming back because I do like Archie. I hate to admit it.
Oh, see, I told you he was in a good mood. All right. Well, Clyde, what do you think of the Nespresso? Like, you know, just like a down dirty and easy.
Okay, Archie, check out. Oh shit. Not James Hoffman, Lance Hedrick, where he talks about basically soup.
Soup.
No, it's an acronym. Espresso, only unpressurized. Basically, espresso 2.0.
Then it's not really espresso if it doesn't go to pressure, right?
What do you think of the bigger capsule? You know, the bigger tablets that they take there?
What?
You like taking a big tablet?
There's two different types of Nespresso machines. There's one that takes a standard capsule and there's one that takes a double. They got double pods. You'll find those in car dealerships around the place.
It's called the DP.
Yeah, those things make terrible coffee.
Well,
Nick, are you out of your fucking mind? The DP.
well, no, look, Arch. Well, of course, every time you go to a car dealer and buy a car, you get DP'd.
It sounds like it stands for double pod, right? Double pod.
No, sure, that too. Yes.
Dual pod.
Super
Yeah, they're just sticking with the
Don't say sticking. Super chat. Read the super chat, Archie. That's how this works.
Here we go. Hurritan, $2. AC3, are you Team Nico or Team Sheriff?
Darf.
I got to be honest with you there. I would have to say Roman Sheriff because I met him recently in Geneva when I was last in Geneva. I met him. He's a great guy.
Well, you see, I like that sharp because it sounds like a mixture of shit and barf.
See, I grew up,
maybe like a really, really bad intestinal flu where you're doing both at the same time. It's like, oh, thank God I'm in a small bathroom and the toilet is right next to the bathtub.
Thank God, yes. Toilet is your friend. Remember that.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That brings me back to the bum gun.
Note to self. Now, growing up, coffee to me was always made in the percolator.
Yep.
Fuck! What happened to percolated coffee?
The percolator made perfect coffee every
when I was
time.
little.
They take too long.
Yeah, they do.
What?
That's the
It's
problem
a different
with
taste, but it's a completely different taste.
Oh yeah.
Remember
They
the
perfect
Maxwell
coffee.
House?
Yeah,
House commercial.
Maxwell House and a percolator made a perfect cup of coffee.
And they got replaced by automatic drip, and automatic drip
back.
is shit.
Mr. Coffee, that was Joe what the
DiMaggio.
fuck is Joe DiMaggio.
It's like that
popularized-
song when he goes, "Call me Mr. Coffee with an automatic drip."
Nice.
It was revolutionary.
You know that song.
And they're still in use today.
Bloodhound Gang, The Bad Touch.
You know, my problem with most of the like nice bougie coffee places is they all basically, it doesn't matter what they name the coffee, it tastes like French roast. They over roast their
Starbucks,
bean.
they burn all their coffee.
Yeah, they burn all their coffee, doesn't matter what flavor you get, it's going to taste like French roast, burnt coffee. And there's nothing to me like a nice, strong Colombian. And it actually has more caffeine in it.
We're talking about coffee.
Van Lux asked about a French press, and I have like 3 of them. I like it very much.
Love
the
French
problem
presses.
is two problems. Number one, I hate waiting the 4 minutes just staring at it. Number one.
You don't have to wait. I got a trick.
What's your trick?
Okay, you put the
wait. If you want to hear
coffee,
Mike's trick, if you want to hear Mike's trick, please super chat $2.
No, we don't. Archie can barely be bothered to read them. You're really upsetting him right now, Clyde. Let Mike tell a story.
Those things can be as quick as an auto. You like.
What do you do? What do you do?
Okay, you put the water in the coffee, and the coffee floats to the top, right?
Yes.
You put the screen on top of the coffee, and you push it down maybe a quarter of an inch, and you let it sit for maybe 15, 20 seconds. Then you lift up on the screen, and the coffee will fall down in suspension. And when it all falls to the bottom, then you push the plunger down and pour away, and you will have a perfect cup of coffee, and you don't have to wait for shit.
Okay, I'm going to try that, Mike. And do you know my trick for cleaning it out? Because it's a bitch to clean them fucking things.
Yeah, you have to.
A percolator?
No, French
Don't
press.
run your grounds down your garbage disposal.
Well, no, don't do that either. But
don't
Clyde,
ever do that.
What's the trick, Clyde? Do you know the trick to clean the French press?
No,
I don't.
Okay, so here's what you do. You take the French press. Now it's just all grounds in there now, and you fill it with water, real fast, hard jet of water. You swirl it around, and then you quick pour it right into a strainer, but one with the fine mesh, and it'll catch all the grounds, and then you just go plop into the garbage, and you're done.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, it takes 2 seconds, but
Okay,
because
guys.
otherwise you're spooning it out, and it's a pain in the ass.
Well, I know you love spooning, and which often is a pain in the ass. But yes.
Yes. All right.
But however, you guys should try an OXO rapid brew.
What?
An OXO rapid brew.
Yeah, you told me about that, but it's a hand job.
I thought you liked those.
I like to set it and forget it.
Wait, no, bullshit. You've got 3 goddamn French presses, so don't tell me you mind.
Yeah, but I can walk away from the French press. The OXO, I gotta.
Hey, you guys know if you drink green tea instead of coffee, you'll burn the weight off. It's actually a real thing. Happens to me all the time. If I drink a lot of green tea, it's like boo, boo, boo. I get so skinny. It's weird.
And it has a lot of antioxidants and a lot of caffeine.
Yeah,
one problem with the green tea is you'll feel the stomach acids more intensely. It'll aggravate your stomach acid, so it could cause heartburn.
Well, I've been actually. You are right, and that's one of the things I am doing now. What kind of green tea are you doing? Because I actually start with like the gunpowder, and God, I hate that.
What I love to do is I make a matcha latte. You can order matcha powder, and that's like concentrated green tea, and just take 2 big ass 1 teaspoon scoops, 2 teaspoons, and then you don't even have to put boiling water. It can only be 150 degrees, and it's like a paste. But what they want you to do is put a little bit and make it into. All I do is just pour water and stir it.
Uh-huh.
So you make spackle out of it, and then what?
Not even spackle. I just literally pour it like a coffee, and I just stir it like that, and then it'll dissolve into the water, and then I'll add oat milk, and it's just so delicious, and it covers. And I'll put a lot of sugar in it, and it covers the taste of it.
What happened to percolated coffee? Why did that lose flavor? Can it
drip coffee? Drip coffee. Drip. Set it and forget it.
It didn't lose favor. It lost popularity.
The coffee.
Yeah.
Why is that? But percolated coffee. But drip coffee is different to percolated coffee.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah.
Remember a percolator? It used to make that noise.
Look, here's what happened. When you bought the you then had to buy the filters. So it was better for the manufacturers because they had that steady, constant supply of resale.
It also took so long, but a lot of times if you go to a convention or something like that, they still have the big coffee urns are basically.
They still have that shit, Clyde. They still have that.
When I was young, like when dinner was being made, the coffee was also being put into the percolator because it does take quite a while for the percolator to make a large, urn of
When
coffee.
did you first try coffee? I want to ask this question. When did you first try coffee?
I was a child. My dad used to put like a teaspoon or a tablespoon of coffee into my milk. Got me used to it when I was little, like 8, 7, 8.
Ooh. Mikey, when did you try it?
I started drinking it regularly, like in high school.
Yep.
But you know, that was usually with milk and sugar. And then later on, I just started drinking it black. That's how I like it now. Just
Hot and black, like you like your women.
When I was a little
exactly,
kid,
yeah.
we used to
I
just
also
drink
with a spoon.
Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola for little kids. That's if you drink a lot of it, that's the same as drinking coffee almost.
Pepsi Cola.
Now, I've been actually taking the gunpowder green and kind of mixing with other stuff. I've got some bags of Tivana. Ran across those or going through the apartment. I'm like,
What the hell is gunpowder green, Clyde? You gotta explain this to the.
It's a tea. It's a tea, and they have this thing called Google. It's the thing that you.
Yes, but you're right here.
It's the thing that all the young
my Google
people
today.
know.
You know what? I take it back, Archie. He's not in a good mood. He's irascible as always.
Just,
Clyde,
He
is
is.
it loose
He's always
tea?
in a-
Loose tea bags? Is it a powder? What is that?
it
Shit?
is a loose tea, and it looks like little. Well, it looks like gunpowder. The English named it. It's a Chinese green tea.
So it's ground
And little-
fine.
Yeah, it's loose leaf. It's a little. I think it's a little. The taste isn't the greatest. I think it's comes on a little bit strong. That's why I've been mixing it with other stuff. But yes, I've also been doing green tea as part of my routine.
Well, see, he's gone down 2 pant size.
I've actually given up coffee.
Oof.
I know.
Well,
I just
I get headaches.
well,
I just drink a lot of water these days. I even gave up almond milk.
What's wrong with
Wow.
almond milk, for God's sake?
Nothing. When I got diagnosed with diabetes, I used to drink a lot of regular milk, and I switched to almond milk, which is basically water. It has literally nothing in it, and I drank it for many years. But then just recently, this last year, I've quit drinking almond milk. I've quit drinking
You
coffee.
know the worst thing about almond milk is their nipples are so
What's
small.
that?
It's very hard to milk them. Super chat.
Super chat here. We got Hurritan, $2. Thoughts on the Voutilainen KV21 on monochrome? I think that's the watch that won a prize. You know what? I got that fucker up on the screen because I was reading about it this morning. Can you believe that?
Clyde, didn't they make
I
the
was-
movement for you guys for the lyrique? Wasn't there a connection there?
By
No.
the way, there, guys.
sorry, who's this?
The Voutilainen.
Oh,
No, Voutilainen
Hans
made
just
the-
sent me some private
Voutilainen-
notes. Are we doing a stream on coffee? Fuck me dead. How did we not get this? I think I
Jesus
now
Christ, John.
um,
John C.
the Voutilainen. I'll show you the Voutilainen. Here we go. Here's the Voutilainen. It's coming up. This is the Voutilainen. This was the where is it? Where the fuck is this fucking thing? Where is it? Come on.
I have a friend that's got a Voutilainen.
Why?
Beautiful.
I don't believe that.
Here we go. That's the Voutilainen.
You don't believe he
Is
has
that
a
the
friend,
one?
right, Clyde?
Exactly.
Is that the one?
I know you.
Okay, we'll just get this one up he's talking about because I think I've completely
I'm
fucked
wearing a
this one up. The
Vanuatu.
Voutilainen.
Mm.
I've got a Vanuatu right here.
This is the KV21 Torno. It's a beautiful watch. Look at that. What a fucking gorgeous watch. It's beautiful
Yep.
case.
Yep.
Sexy as fuck. Look at the dial. Looks like a leather dial.
Looks like
Yep.
a Ming.
I don't know how you
Looks like a
can-
Ming, sort of.
Speaking of which, oh, sorry, I thought you. Never mind.
Look at the numerals there. The numerals
minge.
are very fucking.
Yep.
How much do you think this watch is? What do you think it is? What do you look at the movement? Now, come on, guys. How
Yep.
could you not fucking adore that? Look at the precision there. Just the precision. Look at that. Look at the teeth. Look at the
Yep.
teething.
That sounds
Look at that.
horrible.
Teefers.
Yes. Well, you know.
But now, you notice they use a proprietary screw? Look at the screw they use.
Yep.
It's about how you screw it in.
He doesn't want you opening that bitch up. That's what he's trying to do. Now, this watch, how
Gotta
much
keep
is
that
it?
shit closed.
Prices start from 134,000 Swiss francs
Yep.
in steel. Fuck,
Ouch.
dead steel. Ouch.
Psych
Ouch.
me.
Ouch. Ouch. And
Psych
the
me
gold,
with a
actually, the
chainsaw.
gold one is not much more. It's only
Mm.
it's only 5,000 more for gold.
You know, Voutilainen came out on the scene and it was like Finnish watchmaking and Finland, and it was really excellent, like such top of the line. And you know, all the watches are expensive and booked 5 years in advance. And then he starts to get a bit pretentious. It's like he's going with the Swedish company a bit. He's in with like Louis Vuitton. He's doing bullshit in Europe with other brands. Some weird brand collaborations that he's done. And then
I mean,
now
the Finnish
it's like,
really know how to finish.
now it's like, what's going on with them, you know?
Well,
What's going on with them?
Well, I really hesitate to bring up this next super chat. I'm a little irritated with John C. for
Okay, here we go.
doing
Super
it,
chat,
but we
super chat.
must, and here we go.
John C. Here we go. John C. $2. Nix, what's the masculine polynomial spiral again? What the fuck
All right,
is
guys,
that?
here we
I
go.
have no idea.
Strap yourself in, Clyde.
I don't know. He's just trying to be verbose, but he didn't actually do his research. So he said the word polynomial.
That's it. That's all you're gonna give us. I
You mean
I'm praying that's all you're gonna give us.
He's fucking around. Like he's saying
Of course.
masculine. There's optimized genuine masculinity. There's fetishistic masculinity. There's the fetishization spiral dynamic. I don't know what he's referring to. He sounds like an amateur.
Okay. Well, there you have it. You got your $2 worth and 50 cents more. Thank you.
These fucking low-class motherfuckers nipping at my heels.
Thank you, Nick. I really appreciate the graceful way you handled that. Super chat, Archie.
Super chat. Hurritan, $2. Thoughts on the Chopic time jumper on monochrome? I've got to tell you something. I must say, this Voutilainen before we go, fucking beautiful. The problem is, do you honestly think, I want you to answer this is so much better than a Breguet?
Yes.
Wait, do you have one of those?
The only thing with Breguet is they're always a pocket watch. This is more like a wristwatch. You know,
Breguet doesn't do the teething quite as well. They don't do the teething.
Teething. Thank you. Chopic, let's have a look on monochrome and see. Look at these Nomoses. They look quite sexy. I hate the brand, but
I fucking hate Nomos so much. I agree.
Well, Mark has never liked them. So I always thought Nomos was basically an amalgamation of not for homos.
I feel like they're nomophobic.
Where is this Chopic he's talking? Oh, here it is. This is
actually,
the time
Mark,
jumper. This is
Nomos
actually
is a very
pretty
gay
fucking
brand,
cool.
actually.
Look at that.
LGBT brand.
That looks like a scale, like that you would step on.
It does look like a bathroom scale, kind of.
I think that Nomos is one of the only brands that went all out into the LGBT. Like they really are supportive. So Nomos is like that's part of its brand identity, actually. Just so you know.
That's a little sus, given their name.
Yeah.
See, I know I'm cool with the kids. I can say sus.
Look at that. Look at that. That case.
It's, you know what? You know how I feel about it? 6'7". That's how I feel about it.
No one should say sus.
I don't even know what it means.
What do you think of that, guys? Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. I think this is fucking gorgeous. Look at this. I'll show you something. Look how the case is done. I saw this. I love the blue. Look at the shade of blue they've chosen. This is actually, if it wasn't for the fact that he was in Russia.
Wow. It opens up into...
Yeah, it's fucking amazing. Look at it. It's beautifully done.
That's pretty crazy.
Now, who's this again?
Chopic,
yeah. Wow.
Yeah, Chopic.
I mean, I think it's kind of cool. You're not going to tell the time by the time you figure out what time it is, it's not that time anymore, but it's cool.
Yeah, Chapek came out with their Antarctique line, and it was like very, very strong of an offering when it first came out. They had the special edition with the vertical brush dial, the gray dial. Right. Then later on, they came out with so many other lines and stuff, and it's like, it's very, very off. Now they're into like some weird dial backgrounds and some like weird space names and stuff. They're just lost their way a bit. They don't really have a direction.
I do think that thing is, you know what, the more I look at it, the more I like it.
It's like they're trying to be a Czech version of H. Moser in a way. You can see the H. Moser lines, similarities lining up.
Well, I was thinking a mixture between H. Moser and possibly MB&F.
Yeah, that's but more classical, but yeah.
Well, yeah.
Because MBMF is off the,
I've got a friend with
tell you something.
I've got a friend with an MBNF as well.
Yeah, I met him. I met him, Mikey. Yeah, he does. Yeah. He does.
Yeah.
What do you think this Chopic costs, by the way? What do you think?
Watch.
Now that we're here,
99,000 Swiss francs.
Okay, what do you reckon? What do you think it costs? Let's have a look. Fuck me dead. You got it wrong. The steel one.
Mm-hmm.
There's a 42,000. Fuck me dead.
It's
still
cheap.
A lot of money.
It's cheap.
84 Aussie. Fuck.
No.
And the yellow gold one is 64. That's still. I mean.
I have a quick question for Nick Miller.
Yes.
Shoot.
So Nick, what do you think about kombucha?
Oh, it tastes kind of nasty.
I personally don't take it at all. It just seems kind of weird because the problem is if you have a lot of fermented stuff in your diet, it will cause, for me at least, it causes me to get really fatigued. So if I was to drink a small amount of kombucha, it would be all right, no problems. But if I was to drink a whole liter, I might get like tired for the whole afternoon.
Now, true or false, kombucha tastes like liquefied kimchi.
No. False.
It tastes like fruity, like
I don't really
sour
mind it,
fruit.
I've never drank it. I've never had it.
A little is healthy for you. It's like having a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar now and again.
Okay. All right. Well, I'd rather just have a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'll be right back.
All right, Mikey. All right. Well, that is the.
I must admit that rotor. Look at that. Just before we go, I just want to say that rotor. Look how they've done the rotor. I must admit it's pretty nice execution. What do you think of that?
Oh, it's waterproof. Look at that. Ish.
Yep.
I wouldn't be taking this in the pool at that price.
No, I probably wouldn't.
Would you? Would you be taking that in?
No, but it's on rubber.
Rubber. How much was it?
Rubber. 40-something thousand Swiss francs, which
is when you're bored of Rolex.
Fuckload.
It's when you're bored. And you're super into horology. Nick.
Hornology.
Super chat for Nick.
Yep.
Okay. Let Archie read it. Come on, Arch.
Here we go. John C. Nick. John C. $2. What's the easiest way to get laid? Thanks.
Nikki, you're up.
The easiest way to get laid is called front end game. So what you do is you go to a venue where you are amongst beautiful women, could be the gym like Narc, and what you do is you just ignore them. You do your own thing and you demonstrate that you're just doing your own thing. And what they'll do is they'll approach you and they'll put themselves in your way and they'll give you glances. And once you get those approving glances, especially after 2 or 3 times attending the same venues, they'll start jumping on it. So what happens is when they give you the eyes a little bit, that means they want you to go talk to them, and then you go talk to them, but you shouldn't ever seek anything. So what's that called is being free from outcome. So what you're really doing, you're not dismissive. You're just chilling. You're not dismissive. But if they ever try to do some shit to fuck with you, you always say no and you always are like dismissive. You'll walk away on a moment's notice. So that's after. At the beginning to get whatever at the beginning is different. Later on, they're going to be putting you through tests. And the tests usually consist of whether you're able to say no. They'll make you
mean to keep them keen.
Yeah, they'll make you go to Bed Bath & Beyond to shop for candles and shit. If you go with them, they'll lose respect for you.
That is the best explanation of Bed Bath & Beyond I've ever heard. And I must say, the kitten has dragged me there numerous times.
There you go.
Thank God it went out of business. Nobody was happier about that than me. Now, Archie,
I got to tell you something.
Go ahead.
You know, the funny thing is, I got to tell you this, Marky Poo, is that these curtains and candles, you know, if you mix the two, you get horrible wax stains on the sheets.
Waxy buildup. Oh, well, you're not supposed to be using wax in bed. I mean, unless you're a professional. And then none of it gets in the bed. It all works as a depilatory when you pick it off yourself. Now
I got to tell you something. We've got another super chat here.
We do. Here
got some super chats. Here we go. Hurritan $2. Thoughts on the VC Homage Epic Warriors Minute Repeater? Fucking gorgeous. That's a beautiful piece of kit. Beautiful piece of kit. I got to tell you something.
Or is it
seriously? I would love to. You know, I was offered a swap, by the way. I was going to ask you guys about. I could swap my 2 Breguets for that Vacheron retrograde day date. What do you think? Yes, no, maybe.
Personally, Archie, I'm a big fan of Vacheron, but I lost faith in the brand because you have to understand where its DNA comes from. It comes from the fact that it's a neoclassical brand. Neoclassical in the sense that it's not Roman or ancient Greek, but they're doing a kind of Byzantium and like an homage to the 1500s before it fell, like the city of Constantinople. It's a reference to the Maltese Knights of the Knights Hospitalier. It's a famous order of knights involved in the Knights Hospitalier. They're involved with the Crusades, and so what happens is it's a Catholic brand. It always has, every watch has that Maltese Catholic Teutonic Knights aesthetic, but because it's in the context of the Crusades and the influence on Europe of Constantinople being under Islamic pressure, they actually have an Islamic aesthetic. It's a Christian Arab aesthetic almost, because it's a Christian brand. It's a Maltese Catholic brand on its fundamental core, but it's also a little bit Muslim-y. No offense.
Angelic Slayer asserts that Byzantium has nothing to do with neoclassicism.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. Of course it does. There's a type of Byzantium. It's called the Byzantine neoclassicism. It's a different type of neoclassicism. It's
Angelic Slayer, you heard it here first. You don't know what you're talking about.
Neoclassicism is focused on ancient Greece first and foremost, with Rome being the echo of that, and everybody in Byzantium considered themselves a Roman, but they were all Greek.
Well, that's because of course, it's splitting into the Eastern and Western Roman Empire with the...
That's what I mean. Those are Greeks. So in the context of this brand,
the guys are starting.
It has a Byzantine neoclassicism. Is what I'm saying.
The guys are getting a little bit, patient with the history lesson, guy.
I'm just trying to find these epic warriors. These are the ones that have got the pictures on them.
Big pics only. Big pics only.
He likes big pics, and he cannot lie.
Here we go. I'm bringing them up now for you. I'm bringing them up. Here we go. We're switching modules. Just doing this as quick as I can. Here we go, guys. I've got it on the screen for you. Don't complain.
Quick. There we go.
That maybe.
Ooh. Wow.
Oh, that's a little ornate.
It really is. What is that?
These are some Vacheron, high-end Vacherons. This
wow.
is how they do it. Yeah, this is with Nick bagging the brand out there, saying how he's not really... Look at that. By the way, look at that. That's just done so beautifully. Imagine. Fuck me, Dad.
So is it named officially Vacheron now, or?
Look at that. There we go. That's that Warriors one. What do you think of that?
Why does that remind me of a Louis L'Amour novel?
I have to say that Vacheron, for high end, Vacheron is probably my favorite company. On that level, like the Patek, Vacheron, AP level. I think Vacheron is probably my favorite out of all the watches in that.
Vacheroni.
Vacheron.
And Constantin.
Le Constantin. Yes, sir. Vacheron fucking can rock it, man.
Clyde, are you snoring?
What?
Put your CPAP. Put your CPAP on, dear. How many people on this panel sleep in a CPAP?
Both my parents do.
Okay. Do you think it extends their life or not by doing that?
Well, yes, absolutely. I've found
Clive does, don't you? You've got one, Clive.
Yes, I do.
When I was overweight, I used to have sleep apnea. Then I lost some of the weight, and the apnea went away. But they make a mouthpiece that pulls your jaw forward and holds your throat open when you fall asleep. And
I know. I need to get some of that for. Never mind. Super.
But it's very effective.
Well, it's either for Satan's kitten or it's for one of the boys that are locked up in the basement.
Jeez.
Super duper chat.
Here we go. We've got a super chat here. Paddock 5107 versus Breguet Classic. Show me both. Look, I got to tell you something, man. Seriously.
Big picture.
Paddock 5107. Let's have a look at this fucking thing, okay? This is nothing out of the order. I'll see if I can see a picture. That's my picture there. This is what it looks like, okay? 5107 versus versus the Breguet, which I got to be totally honest with you, when you consider the Breguet can be had at a bargain price. You know, one thing I love about the Breguet automatic is they do an automatic without a date function. You know what I'm saying? No date. And to be honest with you, when you got a few watches, you get sick of fucking setting the date all the time. I think sometimes just a cleaner dial is the way to go. Let me bring it up on the screen. I'm going to bring up a picture I've got of mine here. Let's just get this up. Stop sharing. Sharing it now. Here we go. We will do this for you. And presto.
Presto changeo.
Da-da-da-da. There we go. There we go. Look at that. The Breguet. Look at that.
Classique. You have one for sale, don't you, Arch? Arch?
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing anymore. But yeah, I think that's just beautiful. No date. Automatic. I mean, look. Tan, they're both gorgeous watches. To each his own. I think you just decide, what do you prefer? Breguet? Look, Tan likes to... The Breguet's got a certain... The Breguet is different. I'll say that. The Breguet is very different. Key features here. Enamel dial, Breguet numerals, Breguet hands, Breguet coin edging.
Breguet
and also the
Breguet crown. Breguet lugs, Breguet case,
Breguet case back, Breguet crown.
Right here, Huracan, Rolex, 5517. That's very, very rare. Versus blank pane, no radium. Show me both. So this watch, that's fucking.
What was that? What was that watch?
No rad is like a gimmick. You know, it's not really. It's a cool watch. People respect it. They think Blancpain's all about that, but it's a gimmick. It's like it has it has a radiation symbol with an X through it, so it's like there's no tritium on it. It's like, thank you. Now I know.
5517 is a very rare military sub. It's a military sub, mil sub. It uses the same
5517 is the
case.
Is the 1970s Rolex
These are fucking
that
rare as
tactical.
rocking horse shit.
Didn't they make Comex Sea Dwellers? Those are pretty sought after as well, I think, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. They originally developed the Sea Dweller for.
That's the type of Rolex that Tan is right to compare the two, because Blancpain as a dive watch brand, it has a homage to that era of Rolex before Rolex became glamorous by the 80s. Rolex turned into a glamorous brand. By the early 90s, they had the Yachtmaster and like all gold and all this. So they were shifting away from that 5517 aesthetic, and Blancpain is a modern iteration that throws back to that. That's what he's pointing to with that. So if you want to be a cool Navy SEAL, then you can get those watches.
I really like that 50 fathoms, man. I mean, as much as I love the sub, and it would probably always be my first go-to. I really love the looks of the 50 fathoms.
You know what? There was a member that mentioned last night they had a Barracuda, which is, pull that one up. That's what I'd recommend instead of, it's a limited edition, 1,000 pieces. But the NORAD is a specific model that has been reissued as a special edition because it looks so odd in the pantheon of various dials. There's like 30 or 40 different 50 fathoms dials that came out. There's a page that shows all of them. Anyway, there's that NORAD is like a very quirky one, but it's kind of like the Milgauss of the line. You see what I'm saying? This is like a tactical ass line. You don't want like an illustration of that on your dial.
You know, to me, the only Black 50 Fathoms worth having is the military edition, but they are so fucking Omega.
It's 45 millimeters. Awesome watch. Yeah, it's great.
So Omega? What do you mean? I don't understand.
Now let's have a look at the blank pane. The blank pane is a real pain in the ass. No rad.
Because it's limited edition after limited edition. And,
all right. Okay.
Yeah,
I wasn't aware of that about the brand.
I do not ever think.
Oh, are we going to have a soundboard off?
No, I wasn't aware that Blank Pane did special edition like Omega.
They do, Mike. But the thing is that they actually succeeded. They made them in a way that like they dragged it out over like a number of years, each one like series of iterations, and now they're very well sought after. They did it literally properly. The only brand I know of that's really done it well. AP fucked it up, and then obviously Omega is number one, and Grand Seiko fucked it up to the max.
Yeah, big time.
Now, to me, there's nothing compelling about the just ordinary 50 fathoms. I could care less about it.
It does less than nothing for you, Clyde. Super chat.
Yes. You got to understand in the context of the early 2000s, like a Panerai style diver, and now you have a 42 millimeter variant. It's like a fat bezel. That's what it is.
Super chat, Archibald. Super chat.
Super chat. Patel Puritan, $2. Rolex 6541 versus 6062. Show me both. Which and why?
I'm so fucking bossy for $2.
He's very bossy for $2.
Clyde,
he is
while Archie's looking that up, Clyde,
so
would you explain the concept of the super chat to Archie, please?
No, it's pointless.
I'll do it. People give you money. You read the money.
Let's have a look at this here. Amsterdam watch.
But Mark, okay, you know what the difference is between ArchieLuxury and Rolex?
The Rolex Tech.
Okay. Archie is very lazy and a little greedy with an overwhelming sense of entitlement.
Oh, yes.
Rolex is very greedy and a little lazy, also with an overwhelming sense of entitlement.
Fucking hell!
Exactly. The
This is a Milgauss with a bezel, a timing bezel on it. Let's bring. Why is that not there? Let's have a look. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. That's the 6.5. Absolutely fucking. It's a dream watch.
Oh yeah.
And then the 6062. I've never actually seen one of these.
What vintage is this? Is this like early 70s, late 80s, early 80s?
50s. 50s. Oh, fuck. Look at this. It's triple. It's a triple calendar Rolex. Let's have a look at this. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming. This is unfortunately. I don't know what it is.
She said.
Here we go.
Can I ask?
This is.
I do have a question for Archie.
Which? Show me both. Which and why? I think they're both very different. What would you take if you had a choice of either one of those? What would you take? Let's go with Clive. Clive. What would you go with?
Okay, show me.
Sub. I'm taking the sub. Clyde's taking this thing. He doesn't care that nobody ever heard of this fucker, but I'm taking the sub. You're taking this. You know you are, Clyde. Just cop to it.
Yeah, I will. I like that one.
Yeah, I know you do.
Wait,
what do you think, Clive? Which one would you go for?
Which one do you like?
Oh, he likes the sub. Come on, he's shallow. Like
okay, then I'll definitely.
No, I'd actually. I love the triple date. Triple date's so beautiful.
How big is it? Wait, how big is it? How big is the triple date?
That's what she asked. Who's it?
Triple date itself is 36, I think.
No, they get probably the sub then.
It's too big for you, right, Clyde? 36. Yeah, you like those 32s.
I'm sorry. Anyone that has a triple date, hold their hands up already. Oh wait, I guess it's just me. I've got a couple, and I think 36 is too small.
What are they like? Are they like Bulova? Like, what do you got?
Bulova, yes.
So come on.
Yeah, but again, it's still triple date. It's a 36 millimeter triple date. Now, back then, that was the height of horology.
Hornology.
Right. But now it's too damn small. So, yeah, I wouldn't be able to. I'd look at it with appreciation and not be able to tell you a damn thing.
You send me pictures of you all the time wearing 36 millimeter watches.
But not, okay.
Yes.
But not with that many complications on the
Yeah, it'd be a little hard to read. But you don't really read the time. You look at your Apple Watch for that.
No, when I'm wearing a watch, I wear a watch.
Okay. How often you wear a watch?
Now, I want to see what Nick, wait.
Nick's very busy right now, but this
We've got another super chat. We've got another super chat here. This is from Hurritan.
I'll be right back.
Day Date, Tiger's Eye, or Jurassic Park? Show me both.
I'd love that Tiger's Eye. I'd love that, but I think it was only made
Show
in
me
36.
both.
I don't think it was made in 40. I think it's 36, but I love it.
Mm-hmm. So let's have a look at Jurassic.
If I found a good
fossil
deal,
dial. Let's have a
What's
look
the
at
Jurassic Park one. I don't even know what that is. The Tiger Rock.
There we go. It's a fossil dial.
Ah.
Yeah, so this
Grand
is
Seiko.
18238 Jurassic Park fossil.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Tiger Eye. Well, I like the Tiger Eye.
Grand Seiko made a Godzilla.
That's funny.
And what was? I have an orange monster and a samurai, and I love them both.
Mike, you know the Godzilla is the special edition, the large diver with like a red dial. It's got like a very
really
darker red dial, so it's like a dark villainous.
I'm a sucker for red dials. I really,
that's a fucking dude. Think about how cool that watch is. It's like a reference point to Japanese culture of like the atomic bombs and stuff.
Yeah,
so like,
I get it. I already own an orange monster, and I love Seiko. Like I admit, I go down there. Yeah, I love Seiko, man. And now that I'm gonna get one, they're probably in the 5, 6, 7.
They're not even that expensive. And also on this topic, I just want to say
I'm ordering one. I'm getting one.
I don't know if it's Tiger's Eye, but the GMT Master 2 that's worn by Clint Eastwood. I think it's like a two-tone yellow gold GMT from the early 80s. That Rolex is one of these like. He's mentioning a few of these kinds of like special.
What you doing,
top
Arch?
ones.
Are you paying any attention? Because you were going to show us.
I am paying attention. I'm just finding it. So finding it now. Tiger's Eye came up. I had the Tiger's Eye. Here we go. Look.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what we got.
Tiger's Eye. Look. There you go. Tiger's Eye.
Now, can we have a big pic so we can actually see it?
Yeah, but the bottom.
You know how fucking hot that is here?
Yeah, but you can do it. It was for $2 Canadian. Like it's worth $2 Canadian for you to do it. And maybe you'll get another $2 Canadian if you're good about this.
I don't know how this country's staying afloat, to be honest, but as long as it keeps chugging along.
No thanks to the United States these days.
$2 Canadian. That's how it's staying afloat.
That's how you are. Excuse me.
Is he talking about the Tiger's Eye Daytona, or he's talking about the Day? I think he's actually talking about a different watch.
He is. It's Tiger's Eye Day Date, which has Tiger Eye, mineral, precious gemstone, semi-precious, as the dial. I believe we hear the Clyde string going on.
We can confirm he did wash his hands.
I don't know if I really like this sort of Tiger Eye.
Can you bring it up?
You like this stuff?
Yes, I love this one.
As somebody pointed out in the chat, we can't.
It's coming.
We can't dismiss the red Milgauss.
It's coming. Is that what you say to your dates? Did you ever say that to Kim?
Who are you addressing, first of all?
Archibald.
Oh,
Okay,
there you
so
go.
I love that.
There
yeah,
you go.
that-
How's that for a tiger's eye?
I love that.
That is.
But I
I don't-
believe it's
that-
only in 36.
Oh,
But I do love it.
man.
36. Yes, correct. 'Cause
Tiger's Eye is one of those.
These were done in the
things-
80s. These were done in the 80s.
Gorgeous. You know what I also like, and that I think were done in the 70s, the wood dials. Like the burled wood dial. Also in 36.
You like that wood stuff?
Yeah, they're just gorgeous. I mean, granted,
Rolex
they're
doesn't
pretty
do
old.
anything like that. No.
Well, they do minerals. They do some minerals. They're just
Yeah,
very
I
hard to
wish-
come by.
I miss Sod. He was our off-catalog.
Yeah, what do you know about the off-catalog models, guys? I don't know anything
Oh
about
man,
that.
Sod, please.
Sod
can
was
we
the
summon
expert.
Sod. He is.
Can you get those
he
today,
is
though?
the-
He had the vintage stone
Sod.
dials.
Just knowledge-wise, Sod knew about everything off
This is
catalog,
stupid.
and he
Oh,
can
John,
tell
you're
you
such a
what,
troublemaker.
when, why, where.
That's true, Mike. I agree. No, he knew everything.
Super chat.
Super chat. Here we go. John C. $2. Mikey, I noticed you never super chat. Mikey has sent me occasional PayPals. He does. I never forget. I never
Look
forget.
at all the time he invests here.
I've made it known since the very, very beginning that I don't super chat. I've never super chatted. I always send Archie $5 here and there via PayPal.
Greatly
That way-
appreciated. Greatly
Archie
appreciated.
ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com. ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com.
Yeah, and that's how I do things. And so, yes, it's very true. I never super chat.
Oh, what's happening, Clive?
Yeah, right, Clancy? Believe he's very
It's obviously that no almond diet there. What's it doing? It's had some serious complications.
I believe it was Mikey with the no almond milk diet.
Maybe he shouldn't have given it up completely.
Now we saw
Maybe the
that
body needed those minerals.
you had a glazed hole for breakfast. What have you been eating lately? Anything good there?
The body needed those minerals.
And when do you go home, Arch? I mean, like you've been away a while.
I got to be honest with you. Fuck, the food has gotten Wednesday night.
Okay, I just got back.
The
I missed
food
it.
is really. I got to tell you. He's back.
Just kidding.
The food is really fatty, more compared to when I remembered, Clovers. It's very, very. You got to be very. You got to be careful. Very tricky indeed. Very tricky.
You need to get some vegetables in you.
Yep. Or
Yes,
just the usual
vegetables
amount
are good for you.
or fresh green grass, basically, or hay.
Remember, Clyde? Do you remember when Jen super chatted a bunch of money to get Archie to eat a salad, and it took him like a month to do it? It was like $100 to eat a salad, and Archie took like a month to do it. Then somebody super chatted him $30 to eat a bucket of chicken. He literally left the stream to go get the bucket of chicken.
No, how much should we super chat to get him to toss the salad?
Do you remember when we used to order him pizzas and
Thank
like
you,
you would
SR
eat the Domino's? Let's get him some Domino's again.
Thank you, SR Bell. Super chat.
Super chat. Where have you been? Here we go. We've got one from MT85. $2 missed super chat.
Oh, let's go back and see what we fucked up here.
What do you mean we?
Here we go.
Oh,
Well, you know
here
what?
we go. Hurritan.
I'm unpaid volunteer help, Clyde. I don't claim to be competent.
Hurritan, $2. Daytona Beach or Lapis? Show me both. So
Lapis.
the Daytona Beach, the beach
Those
series,
Those are cool, but I like the Lapis.
well, they
they
were
made-
for ladies, but weren't they? Or what
Well,
were they for?
the beach ones were, for sure. But they did make a men's day date in Lapis, and I believe they still do.
I remember when this series came out, Daytona, Rolex. Look at this date. Rolex, Daytona. I've got a fucking Rolex, Daytona Beach. Here we go. That's these multicolored ones. They were in white gold, and they were fucking. They were fucking expensive as fuck. Always, everything is.
These got real pricey now. Very collectible.
But these here, were they for men or were they for ladies, or
I don't
anyone
know.
who could afford them in the end? I think they were for.
I think they were women's. I think that was aimed at women, but I don't think it took off. So they retrenched and they quit doing colorful dials for years until they came out with the OPs in colors.
It's ridiculous. And the other, let's have a look. So the other one was the Daytona. So the
Lapis.
Daytona Lapis.
That is beautiful. I do like anything in lapis.
Apparently, the dust from lapis is poisonous. Did you know that?
Well, let's not breathe it. That's why I'm not a lapis minor.
Let's bring it up. There we go.
A lapis minor. Cool.
Okay, I think I would go for the lapis, man. Definitely. You'd have to go for a lapis, wouldn't you?
I feel like those blues clash.
And this is actually a zenith movement. Did you know that? It's a zenith movement as well.
Those are collectible as well, even in the regular dial and bracelet.
Oh, fuck. You never see this shit. I'm just checking
not a lot of
something.
that floating around. I bet they didn't make that.
There we go. Is lapis dust deadly? Yes, lapis lazuli dust can be deadly, primarily due to the risk of silicosis from inhaling fine particles of the stone's mineral
like asbestos.
composites.
It's lapis lazuli, and it's like asbestos.
You got to wear respirators and using wet methods. Okay.
Wet methods. I do like a wet method.
It contains silicone dioxide. Inhaling the fine dust can cause silicosis, a serious and irreversible lung disease that involves scarring of tissue and increased susceptibility to other. Fucking hell. This is dangerous shit, you know?
Yes, I do. Listen, we have a super chat, and I'd like to introduce it with Mike.
The Rancher, $2. Rancher versus Dog Trainer. Blow us both.
Fuckers.
There we go.
Butt fuckers.
Oh, Jesus, Clyde. What? For $2?
Oh.
At least it's not Canadian. It's a real $2.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, I'm taking that. I don't want to look at that anymore.
Now, and I was thinking I was going to do the same thing in Tanzania, like think of the most obscure fucking things I could think of just to make them go on the internet for like extended periods and try to find them. But I'm like, nah, for $2, nah.
So, Clyde, did Trump blow Bill Clinton? Because that's in the news lately. It's the stupidest thing. It is the stupidest fucking idea.
Well,
why is that even in the news?
It would actually make me think less of Bill Clinton.
Why is this in the lamestream media to begin with? Oh, my good God.
Well. So what's Archie doing now?
I got to tell you something. Thinking about these watches here, which one would you grab? I'd grab the lapis. That's in platinum. The lapis one is in platinum too, by the way. Did you know that?
Double your pleasure.
Double your horns.
Double the horns.
But Rolex, recentest Rolex, I think there's a couple that beckon me. One is the last edition of the Vice President, gold date just with a gold jubilee.
Oh, the Vice President. That's a great name.
Yeah.
Super duper chat.
And the other one is
John C. $2. Archie, what happened to Blondie? Why not invite her? She sort of did her own thing, and she sort of just left the scene a bit, didn't she?
What happened, Clyde? You know more about it.
Okay. Let me start off with this.
Here we go.
$ Blondie time. If you have the dollars, Blondie has the time. She got a sudden case of self-respect. The other one is I was thinking like a turnograph, like the last edition of the turnograph. If I ran across one of those at the right,
I do like those.
Yeah,
because it's like a
in steel or two-tone, Rancher.
Steel.
Either. I take either. Because
Yeah.
it's like the Thunderbird. It's got the twistable bezel, which I
exactly.
do
And it's got
but
a sapphire crystal as well.
I've had the Thunderbird. I wasn't that wild about it, frankly, but I would like the more recent one.
All right. I'm down. Let's get matching ones.
Probably
Let's
down
get matching
separate.
ones, Clyde.
Yes.
Yes.
And actually, it's really nice to be on a panel with Archie.
Thank you.
Go ahead. Finish the joke.
No, that's it. That's the end of the sentence.
Nobody believes you, Clyde. Even the new kid doesn't believe you.
Yeah, but I've been watching for
Even
like
the
6
new
years
kid.
in the chat, so.
Well, Archie,
Please,
what's left
please,
undone?
Nick.
Tell us.
Nick,
Yes.
Nick, can you please get a Tudor? I reckon you Tudor Black Bay would be perfect for you, man.
Pontiff.
What's he wanting to get instead?
Nothing.
I'm just joking, Pontiff. I respect your opinion. I should get a Tudor. I agree. Tudor range.
I thought we were gonna insist that he get the Omega GMT.
Tudor,
Well, I guess
Tudor
you're gonna
Range
have-
is a great watch.
Yeah.
Hell
can you
yeah.
pull it up?
The GMT is amazing. You know, the GMT for the bang per the buck.
They're so cheap.
It's like
And-
it's like I have time zones. It's like Weather Network. I don't want to, because Canada is such a big country. Anytime you turn on Weather Network, it's like time zones, right? So that's what GMT reminds me of. It's like every time I look at it, it's like
how big is the Tudor Ranger?
39 mil.
Is that a super
39.
jet?
It is. Super jet.
Hurricane, $2.
Myself.
Mikey,
16,
if you can,
10.
there's a composite.
Hey, hang on a minute, 1 minute. We can't interrupt the super chat. That's the rule,
Go ahead.
Nikki. Hurricane, $2. 16,610. That's a Submariner date. Panama Canal or 1680 Cartier. Show me both. And there's so many fake.
No. Mark, I've got a
Fucking
quick question.
fake.
Let me just say this quickly. There's a leather rubber composite strap, the black strap mic for the Tudor Ranger. It's a leather rubber composite. It is so good. And on that black strap, Tudor Ranger really is like a different watch than the rest of Tudor lineup.
You know what? I would still, if I ever bought one, it would be on the bracelet, and then I'd have the option.
Yeah, get it
all the
additionally.
other-
I agree, no, for sure.
But yeah, I'm seeing it now since nobody's brought it up, so I can see what the fucking Tudor Ranger looked like.
Well,
It looks like
It's
looks like
fucking
a hell
sweet,
of a
man.
watch.
Yeah,
It
it's
looks-
amazing.
dude. Yeah, it's. I
Yeah,
think
man.
you're right. I think
It's a
I
fucking sweet
actually
watch.
have to
It
agree
looks
with
like
you.
it has an East Texas aesthetic, and it's also like an Arctic
East
aesthetic.
Texas
And it's
aesthetic?
also,
What the
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
are you talking about?
yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
I don't
It
know
does.
about-
It'll
wait,
take you a while to
what?
sense it. It'll take you a while to sense it, and it also has a U.S. Army Rangers aesthetic, and it's just such a good package. That is one of the best watches, bar none.
I think it has a panhandle aesthetic. I disagree with the East.
Oh, wait. Are we talking Texas Panhandle or Oklahoma
No,
Panhandle?
Texas or Florida Panhandle. But I'm saying it's the
Texas Panhandle, not Oklahoma. I'm
Of
talking
course.
like No
Come on,
Country
that's
for Old
bullshit
Men.
because
I'm talking No Country
Panhandle.
for Old Men.
So
Okay.
is-
You know,
what's-
A
actually,
what's this
specific
watch?
East Texas from before.
That was a
You
hell
know,
of a
like
haircut.
Conrad McCarthy, or what's his name?
Cormac
Javier
McCarthy.
Bardem.
Cormac.
10 pounds.
All right.
10
Thomas Burnett.
pounds. Well, we'll come back to the 10 pounds. Archie, you got to finish up with the Hurricane here.
No, he doesn't. I think he's already given
1680. This is the Cartier. Now, Rancher, you've got a 1680. Rancher, would you rather have a Cartier? See, I don't even like the font on the dial. Ignore the money. Okay, the Cartier is worth a fortune, but
Well, we can't see the card.
so many fake
You're showing me.
Cartier.
Oh, it's the Cartier. Sorry.
Yes, you
Excuse me,
can.
excuse me. Cartier
Yeah,
dial.
the little.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that is cool. It's kind
No,
of
it's-
like it's like a
Archie,
tip.
tell-
it's
I'll be
like a
back. I just
Tiffany-
gotta go to the toilet. Give me 1 minute. I gotta go to the toilet. Then I'll do Thomas's because I
Well,
want to
he's
give him
being-
some time.
Clyde, can
I'll
you
be
tell
back.
the punters the story of why Rolex quit co-branding or branding dials for Cartier and what happened with that? Do you know? Remember that story?
Did they ever co-brand with Tiffany?
Oh, fuck, you're right. That's what I was thinking of, Mike. Thank
Yep.
you. Mike with the save. Mike, tell the Tiffany story.
I don't know it. So
Clyde, tell
I
the
think
me the
I
story.
think
Oh, I don't
Rolex
want
had a
to.
relationship with Bucherer, not Tiffany. Or I
Hold
don't know
on.
if it was.
No, wrong. Zzz. Okay, here
No,
was the deal.
no.
They used to private label. They would paint Tiffany on the dials, for Tiffany. And then Rolex decided they weren't going to do that anymore. And Tiffany was a big distributor of Rolex watches. So Tiffany had their own watchmakers open up every watch that came into Tiffany, and they just painted Tiffany on there themselves, at which point Rolex cut them off, which is why to this day, Tiffany is not a distributor of Rolex.
There you go. That's a fucking great factoid to know.
Yeah.
Wow. And so there's only so many of them out there. So
Yeah, well,
right now I could use more of an Altoid.
Yes. Also, if you put Altoids in Coke, it'll explode. Both true stories.
oh, you bet. Seen enough of those videos.
Well, we have not seen that Cartier, so let me see if I can find it.
Oh.
And this is old school sub size, so it's like what, 38, 39?
No, it's 40. It's a 1680.
Oh. Okay, thank you. I don't know reference.
Oh,
numbers
duh. We're looking right at it.
But I'm assuming that's like not that old.
Excuse me.
No,
You're
it's
looking
like
right at
Like
yeah.
80s.
Fuck. Who's calling?
Diabetes.
Eh. Speaking of that, I should check my sugar.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Sugar.
Check your shit, Mike.
Yeah,
Hold on one second.
sugar. Well, look at that number, man. That's what
That's
you call
good.
fucking. That's what you call perfection.
Yeah, you not high, not low. Good
And
good
The
work.
cool thing is, it's got a little graph that shows you throughout the day, like how you've
Oh.
been.
So you know if
and-
you ate something and spiked.
Yep, and there's another little option where I can go back yesterday to the day before, and I can look at each day's graph and see how under control I have my shit. You know, like if one day there were a bunch of spikes because I broke down and had sugar, and then there's other days where it's just a straight kind of line that just goes straight across. And I get high fives from my doctor, man, when I go to my A1C is so low. I'm totally off of insulin now because
That's
I lost all this weight.
Oh, that's amazing.
I don't need it anymore.
I didn't know that. That's terrific. You think
That means you technically downgraded a grade of diabetes.
Yeah.
No, I
That's-
mean this.
that's wonderful.
I was taking obviously less and less and less of my daily insulin as I lost
Speaking
weight.
of losing weight,
But I
speaking
got
of
to the
insulin,
point where
speaking of Ozempic,
my low
there's
sugar
our big
alarm.
boy.
Anyways,
Good job, Mike.
It's normal
Yeah.
for Slavic people of his descent to be big boned.
Oh, yeah, those are not bones that we're looking at there. He's a fat fuck, but don't tell him I said that because he doesn't have his ear pods in yet. He has no idea. Hello, Archie. We were just saying wonderful.
Hello.
We missed you. We love
Thank
you.
you.
And we
Hello.
have a 10-pound super chat for you.
Super chat. Here we go. We got one here. Thomas Burnett. And it says, which for £12,500? Okay, so what are we looking at here? We're looking at now, obviously, Thomas, none of this fucking links, they don't work.
Yeah, it's not live links.
In StreamYard, they don't work in. I'm just going to try and get in the back way. I'm going to go into.
Oh, that's my favorite way.
Mm.
Good on you, Arch.
I'm just
Going
going
in the
the
back-
back
going in the back
doors.
way.
Let's see if I can open this fucking thing up. Just waiting for it.
Mm.
Da 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 da
Oh,
da.
didn't realize we lost
Oh, here we
you.
go. I got it.
Nice.
It's coming up. Here we go. It's coming up. Da da
Here we
da
go.
da.
Big pictures only.
Oh, fuck. Now it's verifying I'm not a robot. Jesus.
Go ahead.
What
Tell 'em
sensor?
how many-
I don't even know. I never.
Identify all the pictures that have a motorcycle in it. Sometimes you can't fucking tell that.
Which ones have roads in them?
Identify all the
Identify-
people who don't have horns.
Identify all the squares that don't have pixels.
I got to be totally honest with you, Thomas. Let's have a look here. So Thomas has sent me this link.
Frank and I.
This is a Rolex date. Too small, Thomas. This is fucking.
Huh.
They're 34 mil. The date is 34. It should. They made a mistake. It says 36, but it's actually a date would be 34 because Mark Goldberg, you own a date, don't you?
I do. 34.
Yep. Now,
but this is, I didn't know they made like a fish scale bracelet, whatever they called this. Is really cool.
Fish scale bracelet. Classic.
okay, what are we talking about? What did Tanzil send Archie 50 cents to do?
Okay, now the next thing is here. Let's have a look.
We've moved on.
Okay.
We've moved on. The next link he's got here. Let's have a look here. I'm just having a look. Let's have a look. Having a look. The next one from Thomas is
Thomas
I got to be honest, Thomas. I prefer. Oh, this is sexy.
Frank and honest.
This is sexy, actually. Let's bring this up. This is, look at this is fucking 1950s, 37 mil. Thomas, I got to be honest with you. Out of all these watches here, I still prefer your Breguet. I prefer your Breguet. But let's get this up. This is amazing. The only problems is with this sort of watch, I've got to tell you, it's vintage, it's 50s. And this here is next to impossible to get parts for it.
Yep.
If you're looking at vintage, if it's not Omega vintage, if it's not Universal Genève vintage, or it's not ETA, you're going to have a lot of issues, including with Rolex, because they're moved on, you know, the modern Rolexes.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't stock that stuff.
I really like the vintage Paipan Omegas.
The Connie, the Constellation.
With the bumper movements, you know?
You can get Grand Seiko vintage and King Seiko and all of those. They still actually will help you. Those Japanese are really diligent about really getting a good service.
Yeah,
that's their honor.
Rolex doesn't.
Watch.
Super.
Rolex doesn't. I got to say, just hang on. We got to give Thomas value. He sent 20 Canadian dollars here. Okay, let's just give him some value. I got to be honest. I really do like this second one here. However, Thomas, if anything goes wrong with it, you're fucked. You're really fucked.
Or get to know.
And
okay, that's the sort of watch where you want to know a watchmaker before you buy the watch.
Fakers.
What brand is that one? Is that Omega or Rolex?
Rolex.
I got to be honest with you.
There actually is a place that'll work on it because I was thinking about getting the. You remember my gold semi, right? Archie.
Yes.
Okay. Now, of course, Archie remembers the gold, and Mark remembers the
semi. You still got that. You've still got that, don't you?
Yeah. But I will have to send it out. Yeah, Rolex itself will not touch it. They're like you have to. It's 1958.
They won't touch it.
Yep. Whereas Mark cannot keep his eyes off my semi.
Now, Clyde, wasn't that your birth year?
No, that was your birth year.
It kind of is.
Yep.
I hate it when I have to fill my name out on an online thing and you got to scroll to find your birth year. And you're scrolling and scrolling and scrolling.
Yep. And then you click on it, and then all of a sudden the print gets bigger.
I wish. That would be such a good idea.
Fuck, I'm a genius. That would be a good idea.
That would be a great idea. Please, can you do something about that?
So, Mark, as someone who understands like the true meaning of Norman Rockwell, who lived a very dark life, but his illustrations, he was considered an illustrator. They disrespected him. They didn't call him an artist.
50s,
they didn't call him an artist. They called him an illustrator. But he captured
a little before my time.
But you get what I'm saying.
We got
you
to see the
rancher.
We get to see the rancher.
We do. Look at him. Look how white.
And Mark, look at society today on social media and stuff. You know,
if you're gonna sneak me on the thing, it helps not to announce it first.
Fair point. Okay, let's moving along. Super chat.
Hurricane, $2. Rolex Gaddafi Daytona or Rolex GSPR sub. Show both.
Showboat.
Are these vintage or are these contemporary?
Gaddafi.
Exactly. That should.
Oh yeah, Gaddafi. Yeah. Okay. So we're in vintage territory.
Gaddafi, just one
Get
word.
Gaddafi.
I would.
Bob Grant always used to end his show saying, "Get Gaddafi," and then
Well,
the Arab Spring did get Gaddafi.
so the Daytona is going to be the same size as the.
They
sub
shot him to
is.
death with his own gold
Subs are
45.
smaller. Really?
Yep, Arab Spring was organic and, just people fighting for democracy.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember seeing a show and
Let's have a look
they
there.
showed that gold-plated pistol thing all over the place.
Yep.
But wasn't he also like
It's a
loved by the
6265.
townspeople? 'Cause he
There we
took
go.
care of
That's the Gaddafi one. That's the
Wow.
Gaddafi.
He was loved by nobody.
He was loved by nobody. He didn't he didn't help his town people out and stuff.
He gassed half his people to death. Yes, nobody liked him.
Oh, Gaddafi. Oh no. Okay, fuck. I'm thinking
Let
of
the Kurds get
Libya.
it.
No, you
thinking
guys
of-
are thinking of
They
Saddam
Well,
Hussein.
Saddam gassed the Kurds, but I'm pretty sure that Gaddafi.
Gaddafi was beloved, just so you know. And it might be a sad truth, and I know that several times he did terrorism, and Israel
Well, then
intervened in several
why-
situations. And
why
I'm
did
on
his-
Israel's side. I'm against
Why did
Gaddafi.
his
But I'm
own
telling you the
people-
objective truth.
Why did his own people tear him into pieces?
Because there were paramilitary Islamic radicals fostered using massive numbers of CIA funding throughout the entire decade prior to that.
I got you.
And they
Wow.
used Iraq and they used Abu Ghraib and other prisons as a way to radicalize, not to solve.
Mm.
And they even used their own proxies of Qatar and Saudi Arabia to flood Iraq with bombings and all sorts of stuff. And it radicalized through a network of controlled
Now,
prisons
where are you? We
that
need
they
to
control.
triangulate your position. So,
You know,
So
like,
they use
I'm
the
gonna
same
send a
thing to take
magnetic
over.
pulse
Look,
your
right
way.
now, Mark. They
Yes,
just right now put Jolani in charge of
We're
Syria.
calling
He's
in the magnetic pulse.
Al Nusra, right? So that's the same thing. He's Al Qaeda. He's a proxy of theirs, and they cultivated him through Iraq.
Jolani.
I started this whole thing out thinking we were talking about some heavy the El Chapo, the big drug dealer.
El Chapo was very small, actually.
Or whatever.
In
But
fact, El
that's what I
Chapo,
thought.
do you know
I
what El
thought you-
Chapo means? El
I thought-
Chapo means the short one.
Yeah, or Chaparrito.
Chaparrito means short. Short.
But that's what I was thinking about when you said the gold gun and everything. I was thinking about that big time drug dealer that they had to chase down and ended in a
ironically,
blaze of glory.
very short.
And lo and behold, it wasn't even about that. It
Do you
was
know where
just
he is
about
right
some
now, Mikey?
Political thing,
you know,
Gaddafi. And then I
Mikey,
realized, oh, Gaddafi.
Mikey, do you know where El Chapo is right now as we speak?
He's chopped up 6 feet under.
No.
He's in
El
Florence Supermax. Florence Supermax.
He is in Supermax in Colorado. That is right. Because he escaped a lot of prisons, so they put him. They extradited him and put him in Supermax.
Yes.
He's in a concrete box, 23 and a half hours a day.
Okay.
Anyway, okay. So are you done with this? Did you show the Rolex GPS?
No.
Yes, we did. We did. We showed
Did you
it.
render $2
Showed it.
Canadian worth on this?
We rendered $2 Canadian worth.
You
We've
know
got a super
what?
chat here from John C. John C. $2. Mikey.
Wait, does this make this a rendering plant?
Mikey, the Pantera. What? John C. John, just leave Mikey alone. Mikey is one of the guys who comes on.
Let me answer it. It was like my first time. I think I was on the show, second time, and you were you doing what you do with all new people, and you were just drilling me, interview wise. And I was telling my story about the fires.
Were you talking about Archie or Mark?
I never drilled Mike. Now calm down, Clyde.
And Archie asked the question, did
Don't be
you
jealous.
lose the Pantera in the fires as well? And I hesitated, and then I just to make things simple and go more smoothly, I just said, yeah.
Yeah, that's one of his tactics. He broke you with the questioning. That's how people confess to interrogation.
But that's the question that he asked. And after the fires, the only two assets I had left in the whole world were my airplane and my Pantera. And yes, like 3 days after the fires, I had to sell the fucking Pantera to pay bills and survive. And so, yes, I did lose the Pantera to the fires. But then everybody for 6 years now the big joke has been, did the Pantera burn in the fire or did it not burn in the fire? And did Mike lie about it? Or Mike did lie about it. And it just fucking never ends. It's a 6-year-old joke that fucking never ends. So whatever. So is
I
the
think
sod.
that they obviously knew that, Mike, but they were fishing for the same explanation that you just gave, so that you would kind of commit to the bit. So good job there.
Yep.
Yeah, no, they catfished me right in.
Speaking about caving under people breaking under interrogation, has anyone seen the new movie Nuremberg?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
Any good?
Yeah, I thought it was quite good. I did. I mean, I'm not giving it, A++, but I'm going to give it a B+ for sure.
don't tell us how it ended. Don't tell us how it ended. Spoilers.
Mark, you mentioned the Tiger as another movie that's coming out.
Oh,
Did you mention the Tiger? There's a German Tiger. I think it might be a German film. They're going behind enemy lines and shit with their Tiger.
The Tiger is a German-made, German-language film that is coming to Netflix. When it's finished, it's run in Germany. It's not
okay, the
coming
German
to theaters
film
here. Yeah. It's
Yep.
not coming to theaters here, but it is in fact coming.
now is that the one that the British ended up capturing in North Africa?
Oh.
No, it's an actual like German tank squadron that goes behind Eastern European like Soviet enemy lines to rescue some guy.
It's like the German version of Fury.
Yeah,
I just gotta say something quickly
What's
here,
it called?
just to give
Sure.
Thomas. I just been thinking
It's called
about
the
Thomas.
Tiger.
I
Sure.
just been thinking about Thomas Burnett's question there. Thomas, that's why I love Breguet, because it's modern, but it's vintage. It's modern in the sense that you got modern seals, modern movement, modern silicon springs. You got all sorts of shit in there, which really is fantastic. But it's vintage, retro looking, and it's a modern size. Fuck me dead, Thomas. Me and you are bigger guys. 40 mil is a great size. So personally, I'd much rather, for £12,500, I'd rather have your Breguet, my Breguet, than that vintage stuff. And that vintage stuff, let me tell you, you cannot wear it. I got a friend of mine has a very old 1930s, 1920s Prince. Not every time you wear the fucking thing, something breaks. The crown came. It just, they're not meant to be worn as a daily. And it's funny. I know someone who they inherited this ladies Omega from the 80s. Ladies Omega quartz, and said, "Oh, we'll just get it serviced. We'll get it.
Super chat.
And I got to tell you,
Ooh.
here we go. Let's get this super chat. Yankee Doodle, $5. 'Tis the season to be jolly, Arch. All I want for Christmas is.
Oh.
Well, you read that a little wrong. Reread the first part.
'Tis the season to be jolly.
You read that a little
Arch.
wrong. You read it a little wrong. Read it again.
That's the reason.
The season to be jolly. Arch, all I want for Christmas is.
I'm ArchieLuxury. Tell me what you fuckers think of that.
I don't know if I want anything. Nothing I really want. There's nothing I really want. Can we get world peace and stop tariffs?
You know, how I used to piss off garbage fire.
How's that?
What do you want for Christmas? My answer was all the same, always the same.
Tits.
What's that?
No. All I want for Christmas is you on my teeth. You on. Feel free to use that line, guys.
With you now, with Christmas.
Let's see.
Yes.
Who are these guys voting? Van Lux, who are you guys voting off the island?
Me.
No, I don't think it's you. You are not dismissed, sir.
You don't think it's you?
No, I don't know.
Something's telling me it might be you.
It could be me. That'd be all right. You know, if only Doc BBW would come on right now,
It would be time to end the show.
It would be almost time. That's right.
Yeah.
You could sing the Sesame Street, which one doesn't belong. Remember that?
One of these things is not like the other. Is that the electric company?
No,
And
that was
look
Sesame
who
Street.
we have here.
Pretty damn sure Sesame Street.
Sorry, Doc. Thank God you're here, Doc.
How is it going, gentlemen?
Slow. It's going slow.
Howdy, Doc.
How's it going?
I'm down another pants.
I've noticed that different panelists are out of sync, like it always seems like Nick Miller's at 1.25 and the rest of you guys are like 0.75. I don't know what's
we're at like 33 and a third.
Yeah.
Well,
Nick does operate like on a faster
cocaine
wavelength. Yeah,
cocaine
for sure. But he's legible and articulate and you know what? The brain actually absorbs information at 2/3 faster speed better than at regular speed. So
that's why slow talkers just piss me off. It's like,
no shit.
I'm not going to name any names, but there's people that talk and I'm sitting there with a razor blade, like literally looking down at my wrist, like, oh God damn.
Oh, I'll have to work on that for you, man.
That's not what the doctor.
Am I on full screen?
Yes.
Yeah,
No.
we just wanted.
We'd like to keep you on full screen, Doc.
Well, we were welcoming you.
Oh, I appreciate that, but
How's the car, by the way, Doc?
car's great.
Nice.
You happy you got it back?
Oh yeah, I need to come up with reasons to drive it more.
Yes.
Any fat chicks, in your future?
Yeah.
Any
I'm very
big girls,
selective
plus
about
size
who can-
models?
No.
Very selective about who can sit in the car. Understand?
But what's the weight limit?
Well, it's interesting. I looked it up, but there's no official weight limit, but it seems like if you're over 250 pounds, you're really going to stress the seat.
All right. Well, now we have the official weight limit. That lets Archie out. That lets a couple of our guys out. Archie, speaking of this, I was having some discussion with Fella yesterday.
Yes, sir.
And he had some questions and messages for you. And I also I asked him some questions. Anyway, let me find the chat. Here we go. He said,
Okay, Mike, you see what I was talking about the dog trainer now?
"Can you also let Archie know that both my Range Rovers sit underneath trees outside that have sap and birds, and I don't let the engine warm up before I take off?"
That's terrible.
What you gotta wait is for the arrow goes down, and then it bounces a bit back up. That's when you can drive after it warms up.
As soon as you have oil pressure, the fastest way to warm your engine up is just to drive it easily. Not let it sit and warm up. As soon as literally within 5 seconds, just put it in gear and drive it easily.
But slowly and easily.
Easily.
Yeah,
And
I get you.
it takes every engine in the world 15 minutes for the oil to get to full temperature. So no matter what your gauge says, which is your water, it goes
that's right.
to full temperature in 3 minutes. But your oil takes 15 minutes to get to full temperature, and until then, it's syrupy thick, and the oil pressures are way too high for the system. And so, if those
Thank you for that. Yeah,
Are we putting it
I
to
turn
sleep?
to you for any car.
No, I was looking up. I was looking up a conversation with Fella. I asked him, "What do you say to the accusation, which Archie makes on air, that you casually got into his brand new BMW that still smelled new with a cup of coffee that you inserted into his Virgin cup holder?" And he says, "Ha ha! I did that. I didn't realize cup holders aren't meant to be used. Are seats not meant to be sat in?" Which I think brings us right back to BBW. Depends on how fat you are, I guess.
And the cup holders are meant to be used, but you're supposed to just put water in that.
Well, that's what Archie said. Archie has never had anything.
Really? Do you want to pull out the owner's manual and see where it says that in the owner's manual?
Archie is very, very, very against any sort of drink, or food in his car, because he says it's going to create stains, spills, stickiness, and add calories to the upholstery.
Now that
You
would be
never get
awesome.
all of it out. You never get all of it out.
That would be awesome if it did. Chapter 17. No fat chicks.
That's in the
And
index.
it's not like, I'm not a like a villain or something. It's not like I can't drive a fat.
Well,
chick.
can we all,
Villains are interesting.
shall we guess the pontiff's weight? Because I have a sneaking suspicion, Doc, that you wouldn't let him into your car. What would you
There
do?
was a Doc.
It's
Doc, are you aware of
irrelevant
the
because he's
situation?
not here.
Hmm.
We're
There was a
talking
very
about
obese
theoretical.
woman. Oh, no,
Hmm.
there's a lawsuit with a very fat woman with Uber Eats or something,
Nope.
or
Oh
Uber in
yeah.
general.
She settled it. She settled
Yeah,
it.
you would
So
know
she
about
got
that.
money.
Hey, Doc, have you linked up with AJ
So wait,
yet
they
or no?
settled it? They settled the lawsuit?
Archie,
They
I'd let you in
settled
my
it.
car.
Okay.
I'd let you in the
Thank
Genesis
you.
car. I would.
Thank you.
And I'd give you a bottle of water.
Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
wouldn't spill it. Okay.
I wouldn't mind if you did. It'd be all right.
They're not saying how much money it was settled for.
Hmm.
I've already eaten so much stuff in that Genesis.
That's
I had a
epic.
milkshake,
That's epic.
a root beer, French fries, all kinds of crap in that car already.
Hmm.
Just try not to spill. You can
Could you
always get a
imagine,
detail.
Doc, could you imagine if that woman cost you actual money, like more than the broken materials, you know?
Well,
Like a lawsuit? Like a
it
big
was
ass
worse for me
lawsuit?
because I was
It would wait. It would literally be a big ass lawsuit.
Yeah.
That's
I was
true.
actually just trying to do a
Her?
friend a favor to try to get a little closer to the friend, you know, and so it was even worse. Like I wasn't even getting paid to have her break my seat.
I like the way, Doc, this story has to be retold and retold and retold.
Because everybody keeps
I mean,
saying I'm dating this chick, and of course Tanzil's not helping. He keeps super chatting about it, so he's not helping.
Welcome to my life, Doc.
But you know,
Hashtag Kermitgate.
actually,
Hashtag Stickergate.
Tanzil and Jen Tingler and AJ, we were hanging out, and they all rode in the car. We were riding all together, checking out watches,
Hmm. Hmm.
going to the different
That
authorized
must-
dealers.
That must have been a motley crew.
It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Oh.
Oh, God.
It was an unofficial Cardinal meetup. It
Yeah,
wasn't
but AJ
official, and it didn't have all the Cardinals.
Well, and AJ's not really a Cardinal. He might be the fifth Beatle, but still, it's not one of them. He never was on stage.
What did that say about Doc likes what? What did it say?
It says you like them chunky.
That's not true.
And Green Man says just roll them in flour and look for the wet spot.
I've always heard powdered sugar, but okay.
Jeez.
Good idea.
You
know
know, I
what?
think
That's really
chunkier means an
gross.
acquired taste.
Doesn't the wet spot become icing at that point? Isn't that what icing is? Frosting?
God, that's
Yeah.
not
Hey,
even
Archie-
that's not even a good visual. That's,
See what you got. Never mind.
Oh.
Don't dox me, bro.
Well, okay.
It's
Don't
the
dock
same.
me,
It's
bro.
the same either way. But like one of them, if you do decide to go mountain climbing, then you know, and you did decide to go down the slope,
The crevice.
at least it would be all sweet and sugary tasting, right?
Down into the crevice, Mikey.
That sounds like that's coming from someone who's tried it once or twice, Mikey.
Oh, you know, we all have shameful moments.
Once.
No, I would say
I went mountain
Once.
climbing once.
minorly chubby is acceptable. And then
100%.
Mikey's
I like
talking about
girls.
something that was more than mildly chubby.
Beggars can't be choosers, man. You know, we've all had those
Like I
moments.
said, I keep opening my goddamn mouth, man. I mean, this is like so long ago. This is like 30 years ago, you know, and now people are going to give me shit about it or whatever.
Come on, Mikey. We want to hear your story.
No, it's not really. It just got super fucking drunk. And
I knew it.
fucking-
You had
and
beer
ended up
gone.
fucking gone mountain climb. Woke up in the morning and went, holy shit.
He's laying on my arm. I'm going to chew it off. to get
I
out of
made
there.
it to the bottom safe, and I fucking jumped in my car and tore out of there.
Did you chew
So,
off your
in other
arm?
words, you've climbed Mount Everest at least once.
At least once. It might have been not
Get to
Everest.
base camp?
It was more like K2.
Did you need a Sherpa to get you home?
bro,
No,
K2,
I-
that's like
I
Jerry
like to
Springer,
say,
400 pounds.
that's-
K2,
That's
K2
not
is like number
helping.
3.
That's a great story, though, Mike the Snake. Great story. And somebody's clipped it probably already.
Oh,
Don't give them
I'm
any idea.
sure they have. Oh, great. Thanks.
Yes, yes, yes.
Might even be Bateman.
You know what I love? This has been a narc-free zone. It's so nice.
Why do you have to? You know, the only time narc shows up is when you say something like that.
I know I'm baiting him. I'm baiting him, so come on, he'll be mean to me. I'll kick him off, and then he'll be gone for another month.
You know, I think that Narc was joining the right, you know, and he became based, and then this whole divide happened on the right, and now he's like Tommy, you know.
Well, shit, Rancher pulling out the big bills. Super chat.
Super chat, Rancher, $5. Archie, growing up, when you had a wet dream, did the sheets smell like rancid milk? Oh my God!
So mean, so rude,
Jesus
so nasty.
Christ!
Why would you ask such a thing, Rancher? But explain it.
Yeah,
Explain yourself.
It's rancid. What is rancid milk? Rancid milk doesn't sound good. He's got this thing about almond milk. He's been milking the almonds, hasn't he?
Well, that's Mikey.
Rancid milk is spoiled milk. You know, that super
Yes,
chat?
rancid means spoiled.
I believe that's the first $5 super chat from the Rancher
ever.
No, I've done it before.
It actually broke my computer, too.
It's when he goes past the 50 character limit, then he'll go to $5.
Exactly.
That's funny.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah,
I thought, could I shorten it down and get it?
You didn't abbreviate.
Try to lose some words here and there.
AC3. When you have a,
Here we go.
I can get this down to 50.
You get in what? Like all slang.
The letter U instead of YOU. Yeah, you could have gotten it shrunk down.
He wanted to be correct in his grammar.
He wanted this one to stay.
But I want to expose Archie to correct grammar.
So
I got to tell you something. Rancid. I don't like rancid shit. Rancid. What the fuck's with rancid? I mean,
spoiled. It's spoiled.
I know what it is. I just find the adjectives very off-putting.
I spilled out some milk yesterday, and it came out like cottage cheese. It was so nasty. It was like lumpy.
I don't understand it, Rancher.
Rancher.
I don't understand.
Well, all someone has to do is submit another super chat to take it off the screen.
Well,
you know, I think I'm going to do that for free.
You're going to do it well.
Yes.
For free?
My friend's mother used to be a wonderful baker, and she used to keep rancid, rotten, curdled milk in the refrigerator. And I was visiting my friend or whatever, and at home I'm used to just pouring my own milk. Now we got milk from the neighbor's cow.
I bet you learned a lesson very quick, smart, don't you?
Oh, well, I chugged it down, and
Ew. You didn't.
I never heard of baking. I've heard of baking with buttermilk, but I never heard of baking with curdled milk.
For some reason, she kept it around because my friend saw me drink it and just.
I feel like it was
laughing.
because I think she was trying to get you to quit mooching.
I was going to say that was a message from Mike the Snake.
Super chat.
Super chat. Yankee Doodle, $5. My brother's 60th birthday is coming up. He's a big watch guy. What should I buy him with a 7,000? Well, for starters, Yankee, you don't need to spend that much. You can, if he's a big watch guy, you can buy him books on watches. You can buy him a watch box.
Let me answer this. Yankee, what you could do is that you could pay to fly ArchieLuxury out to meet him and greet him. And
That'd be a great gift.
Advice.
That's a great gift.
Yep. That would also $7,500 would pay for the airfare, the hotel stays, and the food. Then that would probably
some of the food.
Well, some of the food, yeah.
Hmm.
Also, shoot, I'm not really taking ladyboys into account here, am I?
Are you slow talking, Clyde? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah, a little bit.
The ladyboy budget.
Yep. I've
gets
heard
real
that
slow when it comes to the ladyboy part. Then he
the
really
Ladyboy probably.
I like Mark's story on Ladyboys.
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 What was my story? Oh, I'm not
Mark tells a
lady. I'm a
great
lady
story.
boy, and I have big cock. Yes, good one.
I know Yankee Doodle doesn't really want to hear it from me, but one question would be, what type of watch does your brother prefer? Most people have a preference.
Yeah, don't buy him something.
As an example, I prefer chronographs for whatever reason. I think Marky prefers.
Well, Yankee Doodle is asking for a real
7.5. You know what? You could get so many beautiful, classic, iconic things. If he's a chronograph man, something from Zenith, something from Omega. If he's a Rolex, maybe Rolex is pushing it, but I would say you could get something beautiful from Tudor. You could get something really, really good from Breitling.
Hey, Archie, which watch website or store is sponsoring you?
David SW.
Well, why don't you pull up David SW and explain?
Well, I mean, look, David SW is more Rolexy sort of stuff there, but I mean, for 7.5, it's pushing the budget a bit. It's not a lot, but you know, I would say if you're buying stuff for somebody who's a watch guy, 7.5 is a lot of money to spend. I don't know if I'd spend that much. And then I'd buy something like some great books. If he's a Rolex man, some great Rolex books from Amazon.
He already said no books in the chat.
Or you could get him a lifetime membership. Or you could get him a lifetime membership to the ArchieLuxury channel.
Okay, we have another request from Yankee Doodle. We have a request, Archie. Go ahead. Look up at your screen and read this.
Here we go. Be Pacific, you fucker.
Pacific, not Pacific. Specific.
What sort of watches? I would need to know more information. What sort of watches does he like? Like,
and what's
we
he
had
got?
Nikon.
What's he got? Already?
Yeah, what's he got? We need to know more to say.
Nikon's a camera.
Nick's on mute. He's busy being busy.
Wow, really? Huh.
Right here, gentlemen.
In America, I live in a specific time.
The specific time zone. Well, we're waiting for your commentary there, Yankee Doodle. Oh, he goes, just make up some bullshit. Yankee Doodle says, just make up some bullshit. So, all right, Arch, give us some specific models in the $7,500.
Omega Constellation.
I say first Omega in space might be nice, and you can save some money.
I got my recommendation ready. I think it's going to be a sleeper. Yes. Polar Explorer, 5 digits. It costs exactly around $7,500, and it's a Rolex.
Good point. That's actually a fantastic choice there.
Mm-hmm.
I would say first Omega in space, Sapphire Sandwich.
Now, can you still find a free ceramic Submariner for that price?
You know, you might be able to get. Oh no, I think they're more now. Like 14060M. Maybe
you can get one that's been molested.
That's your specialty, Doc.
Well, you see, Doc used to do it himself, but now he's more into pre-molested.
Release the BBW files. I demand that you release the BBW files and show us all these watches that you have molested.
100%.
Yes.
All right. Well, I got an approval from Yankee Doodle on the Explorer Polar. That's what I would do. That's exactly.
What about the CQ by Glass Suit Original?
Ooh.
No, stay away from that stuff. Ooh, toxic. That's that rancid shit you were talking about before. That rancid stuff.
It is a little close to the toilet.
What? So you left one in Mark's sheets, I guess, or what? Help me out here.
Rancid. I tell you what. You know what? I reckon some great watches I would buy for your brother. Okay, so look. I tell you honestly, if he is a chronograph man, you could get something from Zenith. I reckon, if he's into classic cars, they've got the Zenith El Primero classic cars. They've got this.
El Primo.
People bag me for saying Open Heart, but that's such a fucking amazing watch. That you've got Omega, Speedmaster, Railmaster. I like the retro Seamasters. They're a bit okay.
What about Cartier?
Yeah, you could get a Cartier for 7,500. You sure
If
could.
you look at the Seamaster Heritage, there's the black dial one. The new iteration of it has a reliefed sandwich dial, kind of like that new Panerai style, where it's like below the surface of the actual dial.
Oh, the
So that those wider
sandwich
markers,
style.
How about
yeah,
a
the
grand
sandwich
steak?
dial, the wider markers that they're actually now capturing the English countryside hunting aesthetic. Before it was more of a dive watch. Now it's a dive watch that's for English countryside shooting sports like skeet shooting, and like stuff like that. You know,
No,
like
Yeah.
dressing
Why
up
is
for the
that?
English countryside.
Why is
It's
that
really cool.
specific to a sandwich dial?
does it
I'm
have
like,
Sussex or Wessex motif but behind it, you think?
But it really depends on what Yankee Doodle's brother likes.
Yeah, Wessex is where it's at for that.
It's I got to tell you. Then we look at some other brands. Okay, if you really want some bang per buck, Breitling has got some amazing and Clivers. Your Breitling, that retro, vintagey Navi timer. How much are they?
I don't know. I still have mine, so I haven't really looked it up.
What'd you pay for it?
If you have a watch, you're just looking to see how much they sell in the open market. You're probably a bogan. Anyway, what were you about to say?
Bogan.
I see a
I
few
think they're great.
I see a few 5-digit
How about the Type 20? The Type 20 Breitling that you've got, Doc. Clive doesn't want to work with me. He wants to be a bit difficult. But Doc, you've got the Type 20. The Type 20 Breitling. How much are they? What do they go for? Give me the gas. Give me the gas.
At around 5,000 US.
Look at that. That's a
Where's
beautiful.
Tesla?
Another
Tesla.
And then the Speedmaster, the first Amiga in space, you can get a first generation for under 5, or you can get the newest one for 7,500. If he's into that.
I'm pretty sure you can get a.
You can get a Submariner Rolex for right at 7,500. I see them on Chrono 24. They may
you can
not
get
be
an
great
almost
shape.
new Cartier Santos also, like a new one or almost new.
I got to tell you something. The other thing that I think is amazing is you could also get some absolutely beautiful Cartier around the 7.5, especially if you're prepared to go pre-owned. Yes. Cartier's got some amazing stuff there. I would also say, dare I say it? Can I say Breguet? What a fucking amazing Type 20. Type 21 steel, man. There's some bargains in that box. That's for sure. Absolute bargains.
Well, no,
and you gotta feel out what does he like, what does he dislike. That's what you got to do. Feel it out. Your line is terrible today, Nick. What the fuck's gone wrong with your connection today?
All right, so what I would get is that Top Time B31 green dial from Breitling that just came out.
It's like watching a Japanese movie. Your lips are not syncing with your voice. What's going on? I don't know what's happening.
I don't know, man.
Maybe my computer's frozen.
Would you look at the time?
But listen, that Top Time, it's like an alpinist watch. Breitling released an alpinist version of their Top Time. It has like a domed bezel, like the new Tag Heuers.
It's
micro shitter.
Sapphire dome.
Can anybody identify this?
Micro shitter.
Yeah, what's a micro brand?
It's a fake Pelagos.
That's a land shark.
It definitely has Pelagos overtones, and it is titanium, but no, it's not a fake Pelagos.
Mikey said land shark.
Doesn't look quite like a Pelagos.
Oh, helm.
Huh.
What's it called?
This is a helm of Vanuatu. Vanuatu. You know that Scottish guy, Jody, who just one more watch, who does Loom Wars? This was the winner of Loom Wars. And I got to say, it is pretty spectacular in bed. This watch is good in bed, to be honest with you.
You know, a watch I wear at night if I need to know what time it is or think I might need to know is the Type 20. It's got great lume and it holds its charge. So yeah, it's a good watch for that.
Breitling.
The Breitling. But yeah, there's a lot of nice watches out there.
As a chronograph collector, Doc, what do you think of the Type 20 line, Breguet line, that has like the Lemania inherited movements that they've now upgraded?
Well, I don't let movements hold me back if I like the watch. And actually, the gold.
Speaking of bad internet, we just lost Archie.
The
Yay!
the gold, the newest gold Type 20, I actually like. I'm waiting for them to make one without a date.
Look, the collective IQ just doubled.
Let's put them up. You're back? What happened there?
Oh,
Yeah, the internet runs out. I got to put some more money in.
You got to put another quarter in the internet.
More
Another
coins.
dollar.
More
Guys,
coins.
it's time to wrap this baby up there. We've had a good show today. Marky, thank you for coming on, Rancher. Nick, of course. Mike the Snake. Doc, so fun to have you guys. I really
Thank you, Pontiff.
love.
Thank you.
I want to thank everyone. Let's go through and thank our super chatters today. JD Montreal, Frank V, Bateman, JD Montreal, Huratan, John C, Huratan, MT85, John C, The Rancher, John C, Huratan, Thomas Burnett, Huratan, John C, Yankee Doodle, The Rancher, Yankee Doodle. Guys, that was a good question, Yankee Doodle. What to spend $7,500 for your brother? Guys, we'll be back tomorrow. See you later. Love you.
Tomorrow's Monday.
Take it. Oh, that's right. It's my day off. Guys, it's my day off tomorrow. Thank you so much for reminding me. We will be back not tomorrow, the day after. Later. Bye-bye.
Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW.